Take that trash out, boy.
Do you see your son from the window?
Yeah. Boy, you better take that trash out. It's Tuesday. No, it's Monday
You're only
night.
saying that
Take
because
that
he
trash.
can't hear you.
Yeah,
Is-
You're like,
basically.
thanks, son.
Is Wednesday your trash, or I mean Tuesday your trash day or something?
It's Tuesday is my trash day.
Better
Tuesday's your
watch
trash
out.
day.
Don't want no
Got it.
elder abuse in that house.
Elder abuse.
Talk to him right.
Oh my gosh. All right. I guess no Josh.
I get elder mental abuse at my house. My kids just relentless,
They're just clowning
they?
on you.
just clowning on. No,
Wow.
they're not.
Okay. I haven't seen your kids since they were like little.
I know. Now they're like regular adults.
Blink twice. If you're okay, bro.
I can't.
Yeah.
You did the
I'm
round
in
eye.
danger. I had to show my American half. So you
Sorry.
knew I'm not okay. Wait, we're live.
Oh,
We're
we're live.
live.
Welcome
Live.
to Art Pizza, the podcast where we give art tips and tricks. I said art to artists of all experience levels.
Arts.
I'm Brian Manning. Tag Champ Brian on social media.
And I am Edward Freyna, Edward Drostoff on social media.
I'm Lisa, aka Rex.
Welcome,
Rex.
Matthew. Welcome. And we see you,
Hey.
Joyce. We see you.
Hey,
Hey,
You
it's
mad at us?
Joyce.
Joyce in the chat, not being on
Not
the
in the
pod.
She's doing
Whatever.
bigger and greater things over there.
Now we can just talk shit, and she can't say nothing about it except in word form.
I'm still like 2 hours behind on sleep. Is that how it works? Sleep debt? I can just make it up
Yes.
later.
What are
Yes.
you? I stayed out till 11. I'm tired from Saturday.
It was 11:30, and I had to drive home for half an hour.
You
So
know,
I wasn't
Brian's
in bed till
sim-
after midnight.
His little sim meter. Is
Like,
his sleep.
I was so brain fogged. I couldn't talk straight. Like around the end of the night, as like I was the drunk one.
Oh wow, yeah, that was.
I
fun.
ran out.
You were drunk
of,
on friendship.
I was drunk on friendship.
Like a
Yeah.
Care Bear.
I have not run down my social battery like that in quite a while. But we were having
Yeah.
fun. We were having fun.
No, it was fun hanging out despite
was
the
a hoot.
tornado.
Despite
Tornado.
the storm that was
It
a
was
brewing.
hurricane winds on the golf
Gale
course.
Yeah,
force. Mini golf.
The next day I was telling Rachel, I was like, oh, today is a nice day to actually go golf. The Sunday was beautiful. Today was
Calm.
beautiful.
Yeah, Sunday was really nice.
It was
Matthew's in the chat too. Here.
Yes. Shelter in.
sheltering.
Is that supposed to be
Joyce-
like an icon or a little?
It
I don't
probably
know.
is. I
I don't
can't
see it.
Oh yes.
tell what it is via
He's on
Restream.
YouTube, so yeah, we don't know.
Whatever he's doing, he's sheltering.
Sheltering
Or
in.
as sheltering.
He's S.
Yeah, hang in the chat, Joyce. Don't draw here.
Oh, you could join us here, but you could join us in the chat.
It's a cat in a box, is what Matthew's name is.
Oh, okay.
A little kitty in a box.
Okay.
Where's Phoenix's
Well,
little box? She has a paper bag from Whole Foods. She has
The
a
best toy of
paper
them all.
bag. Yeah.
I was thinking about your intro today, Brian. About
It needs
sharing-
more.
No,
cinnamon?
I mean it's fine and all. It just doesn't describe the pod that much.
Doesn't describe the pod that much.
Like tips,
Doesn't
tricks,
describe the
and
pod.
tips for artists of all
Experience
whatever.
levels.
Just
I don't say
tips.
ages. I don't want to say
Just
ages.
tips.
Just the art
Experience
tips.
levels. Just the
Blaze.
tips.
Blaze in the chat.
Yo,
Blaze.
Blaze. Welcome back, Blaze. How you doing? I'm just a shuffling.
I could do a more in-depth intro, but
Oh,
we
we-
don't know what we are.
I think
We have no identity.
We're an artist
Yeah.
hangout where we accidentally give tips and tricks.
Yeah, if it comes up. But other
And
than
it's
that,
not
we're
just
Collective.
I don't want to say just art tips and tricks because we have like tips and tricks for everything, like how to
Like
quit your
shitty
job,
How to steal
how to
shitty
steal,
food places.
Jimmy a lock.
how to rob like 50 Cent's mixtape that got him famous.
Oh. Like maybe we could do a tip on like how to open a car door with a coat hanger. Can you still do that? Is that still possible?
I don't know. On a
I don't know about modern
try doing that
cars.
on a Tesla. Yeah.
Right. They'll just record you
Yeah.
like messing with the car.
If you do it on a Cybertruck, the whole panel will just pop off.
Yeah.
It's just glue taped on. Let's
It's
join
like a
the-
defense mechanism for the Cybertruck.
finally get around to doing the changes from our review on Thursday.
Oh, for her mural.
Awesome. Yeah, we did a little chat on Discord.
Which looks
and,
awesome.
Nice.
I can't wait to see the finished product on that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. She'll be like,
3.
all of Edward's like tips suck. I'm not.
I
listening.
disregarded them.
Trash it.
Trash it. I'm gonna do the opposite of everything Edward said.
Does that count
Ooh.
if you take someone's advice and just do the literal opposite? Because you're at least taking their advice into account, even if you just
Yeah.
disagree.
Are you though? Is that?
You just happen to. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm
I
asking.
don't know.
It's if you do the literal opposite, I feel like at least you listened to the
It's not
person.
like it's not like the George Costanza thing where he did the opposite of like his instincts. Do you remember that? And
I
everything
don't
started going
remember
good in his life. Like he got a job with the Mets, and then like he just whatever his
that.
first
Was it the
instinct
Mets?
was. He,
I wasn't sure if it was
or the Yankees. It was the
Mets.
Yankees.
The
Yeah,
Yankees,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah, and New York teams. Blah.
One of them New York teams.
Meh.
Yeah, I'm in all like full baseball.
I know
gear.
you're like baseball.
I need a catcher's mitt. Just like yeah, and we can just talk
Yeah.
about baseball for like an hour or two. People are gonna stop by. Is this a baseball podcast?
Oh my god, my
Wrestle-
association
wrestleball.
with baseball, wrestleball. My association with
Wrestleball.
baseball is sucking at little league, and then not enjoying collecting baseball cards. But we had to do it because all our friends and our older brother did it. So I don't like baseball. I
You
don't
had
mind
to.
it.
You were a little boy. It was like
I was a little
forced
boy,
upon
it's
you
part-
to collect baseball cards.
It was funny because
Mm.
I love t-ball, and then we played baseball, and it turns out I don't like people throwing stuff at me.
Face.
Oh.
And I was the pitcher. I don't know why they made me pitcher on a little league team. And I hit one of my friends in the ankle when we played against his team. And I felt like a
Maybe you had
jerk
maybe you had
Wow.
a buff drawing arm or something.
from
Could've
baseball.
been. From drawing.
From
Maybe
drawing.
you had the-
Yeah.
Well, that's my problem is I play sports right-handed, but I draw left-handed. So zero
Oh, look at
crossover
you.
potential.
Look at you,
Fancy over here.
I probably would have
Using
played
both
sports-
hands.
I probably would have played sports left-handed if people realized I was left-handed when they were teaching me how to play sports.
Right.
It was
Oh,
always
that's
take the
funny.
ball in this hand, step here, throw it like this.
It's funny. Your brother started today.
Right,
At the
right. How was his
job.
first day? Did
It
you
was
scare him
cool.
off yet?
No.
Okay.
No. I will. No, it's funny because he was drawing. He was like drawing with a mouse. I'm like, what do you mean? What are you doing? There's a whole
He's yeah.
Cintiq.
Oh.
guy.
Old
Apparently, he's
school.
never used a Cintiq before.
He's
and,
old school like me.
What?
Like we don't. Oh yeah, he didn't work for places that would buy people a Cintiq. I never did as
draws
well.
with a
He doesn't have an
mouse?
iPad either. He just draws. Well, he does Illustrator.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what I'm picturing in my
Maybe.
mind, but
Right.
it doesn't make sense.
And maybe I might have been wrong, but is he right-handed?
He's right-handed.
Wow, you guys are mirror twins.
No, it's
That's how all
Brian's the
twins
evil
are.
twin.
The evil twin.
Oh yeah,
All-
that's
like
right.
actually, I don't know if
Lefty.
all twins are like that. Chat.
Okay.
Let us know. Are all twins like
You're
that?
like-
One is right.
Your
one's left-handed?
hemisphere been flipped.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's funny because our kids are like that too, but they're not twins. But Logan's right-handed and Chase is way left-handed, like left hand golf clubs, left hand guitar, left-handed.
Oh wow.
Like I had to
Yeah,
get his stuff from Play It Again Sports because I know we're not gonna be able to resell them if he doesn't like it.
I love that place.
Yeah, yes. That's where I only get Brian and
Brian and
Nairb.
Nairb. Nairb.
Nairb.
I'm just calling him Nairb tomorrow when I see him. Hey, what's up, Nairb?
He's not gonna
He's-
get
he's
it.
a-
That's the best part. He's not gonna know what you
Yeah.
mean.
It's funny because it's like talking to him. It's like an alternate universe Brian.
It's
I'm
it's like Sinners. It's like Smoke and Stack. It's like
yeah.
we're
It's
that
like-
different, but we're that similar.
It's like, you know, in like Marvel shows where they have a different version of you just slightly.
Yeah,
And like,
Yeah,
with
you're
the
like a
it's just
different
like,
Earth
the
version.
goatee
yeah,
or the hair parted on a different side, but otherwise it's the same.
yeah. It's like, I don't know this Brian as well as the other Brian.
Do
But
you guys have the
it's what,
same sounding voice too?
Yes, yes. When we
yeah.
used to be on the same
Freaky.
podcast, Alan would mix it where my voice was 60% out of the left speaker and his was 60% out of the right, just so listeners could tell. And it was subtle.
I remember listening to your old podcast and I couldn't, like, which one is Brian? I don't
If your
know.
headphones that you could tell.
They're just one person.
I can't even tell sometimes. Like, I don't know who says the dumb joke sometimes.
This is Brian in a room by himself.
He never had a twin.
I don't
Nerve
want to
the
tell you.
sock.
I don't want to tell you, Edward, but
Little
today
butt-
was my
butt
first day at
knives.
Arrow.
What? That's crazy. And you just acted like you like
I'm just
You didn't
like-
even know. Yeah.
I Kaiser
Yeah.
Soze'd my way out of there when I left.
Guys are so-
that's,
I switched to left hand.
You
Blaze,
just
that's what
hobble out.
How do I
Actually,
track down an artist by the image?
he's either
reverse
Nairn
image
or-
search, right?
Reverse image search
Yeah.
in Google, I think, might help
Google
you. Blaze.
reverse image search.
just drag it in there. Yeah, Brian, you're either Nerb or you're Nalin.
Now,
Nala.
Nella.
Nella. Oh, he's an Allen.
Oh, he has the
Oh,
last name spelling for his first name.
Ah, yeah. See, my middle name is an Alan. Alan.
Alan, the proper
Not-
Alan, like
the
the
proper.
first name version.
Yeah, there you go, Joyce. Drag it into
Yep.
Google
Yeah,
Image.
Blaze, you found me on Twitter though, right? I feel like I would have been on Twitter.
Twitter patent.
Or OnlyFans. Maybe he found you on
My
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I didn't have
You can tell by
the,
that thumbnail.
Right.
Big
I didn't
old
have
thumbnail.
the popular OnlyFans when people actually wanted to see my monkey toes. It was the boring,
What?
not safe for work art. You
Where's Soul Brush
Whoa.
at?
guys want to see my monkey toes? I'm not wearing socks today.
If
free?
Soul Brush- Not for
after
free,
the pod.
Brian.
After the pod. After
You know, there's someone watching
Brian,
this ready to
Brian
put you
is
up on
actually-
Wiki feet.
yeah, Brian's actually types on the keyboard with his feet while he's
That's why
drawing.
you could only
I-
see the
I
top half.
probably could. Images from a magazine. Wow, is this image from like 20 years ago? You're probably not going to find that artist. That's probably like some long dead artist if they're in a magazine. that was pretty negative. I apologize.
Wow. Because you're from the 19th
The
century.
1900s.
Like,
Not 19th century.
1900s.
he's that old.
He's a vampire.
He's a vampire.
I'm poor vampire, the one the concept we're talking about.
Oh, that's with monkey feet.
With monkey feet. That's how I hang upside down with my monkey feet.
With prehensile toes.
Didn't they had like those weird claw feet on Lost Boys, right?
Yeah, when they were in full
When they were upside
vampire,
down, yeah, they had
when they were
the
sleeping.
claw feet. That's
Yeah,
what my
I don't
feet look
think-
like. I'm a
Like
lost
a clawed foot.
Yeah, Sinner's vampires were just human for the most part, right? They just kind of had
They had-
fangs.
See any
Yeah, they had-
demonic? There wasn't like a Buffy.
and I think they're
Yeah.
their teeth weren't out all the time, right? Probably because the actors were
I thought they
uncomfortable.
were.
Were they out all the time? Maybe they just did a good job on the
Yeah,
teeth
'cause-
prosthetics.
I think when one of them smiled initially, they were kind of like, "Oh."
I
sure.
like that because it's subtle, not like that weird sneer.
Yeah,
that
where
every
they're
other
talking
movie-
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That exaggerated sneer, just so you can see the teeth.
Mhm.
Like we can see the teeth, bro. We can see the teeth. Let's calm
Yeah.
down.
All right. I've
Are we
shuffled
drawing?
Yes, we're drawing. Calm down. Calm down.
Get those cards.
All right. Okay. I think we're good. I think. Let me just cut the deck.
I mean, it's been a week since we podcasted, so we have to talk about what we did last week.
That's true.
Never
that's
mind that we
true.
all saw each other on
We
Saturday.
golfed, not to dox ourselves.
Not to
but
dox ourselves.
Right.
We golfed in gale force winds.
In Gale
we
Force.
lived
Yeah,
to
what?
tell the tale.
All right. Here we go. So
Mini
the
golf
first
while
one
fighting mini tornadoes.
What do we got?
is
Biting.
biting.
Oh, his that's right. His camera's not reversed today.
or slimy.
slimy, biting.
Yeah, I can
slimy.
tell if like my shirt is reading proper.
Yeah.
Then we good. All right, and the next one is whale
Whale.
Whale.
or mouse. And what does that say?
That's
But
right.
maybe it's wearing a crown. Now that you say it, I don't
Wow.
want to do a crown.
You don't want to do
Yeah.
it? Like now that
He's
you're
got to be a
telling me,
contrarian about it.
I want to George Costanza and
Like I
not do it.
would've.
Oh wow, this is weird. Speaking of Nerv the sock puppet.
Whoa!
We did sock puppet a while ago, right?
Oh, we did?
Boney and sock
we?
puppet.
Should I pull another
I
one
remember
then?
drawing
I don't recall.
the 70s striped socks. It wasn't like recent. It was
Okay.
a while ago.
I
Let
can
me
pull
erase
another
that.
one.
These
if you
cats.
want.
I don't think.
Let me erase.
Do you want me to pull another one?
No, I think it's fine, isn't it?
I
Unless
mean,
you two want to.
you sounded disappointed, Brian.
No, I
Wow, Brian. All right. I'll pull another.
Pull another.
one.
Why not?
Why not?
What happened to my magma? Magma.
Magma.
Oh, that's blank. Jesus Christ.
Come on, dude.
No, I feel like we did Clown Lizard.
Oh yeah. we
Yeah, that
definitely
was-
did.
Yeah.
That was more
These
recent.
are-
than sock puppet.
I actually
Is-
love that all the old drawings are in the
Clown
bottom.
Wizard is episode
I know.
70. That one's still on this.
Yeah, I
list on
see
the
it.
bottom.
Episode 70.
Did we do riding a bird
No.
and addicted to coffee?
Yeah,
Wait,
that was.
Wait, that was
the lizard
Yeah,
one.
the lizard one.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm gonna rate sock
Is this the
puppet.
discard pile? Yeah, just do sock puppet.
I'm gonna rate.
Yeah, we'll just
Like, are you drawing from the
Biting?
discard pile?
I don't know. They got mixed up.
Okay,
I think they were all on my desk one day, and I was just like,
just shuffle them all together.
I don't know how to draw this one because there's too many things I want to draw. Do I want to draw a mouse? Do I want to draw a whale?
What does a
don't
whale
know
look
either.
like?
I mean, there's different species of whale.
Maybe I'll do a mouse. Maybe.
I love like classic blue whale. With
Like
the
a Pinocchio
long
whale?
mouth.
The
With
long,
the long
whale.
mouth.
Oh man. Well, we'll see how this goes.
Whales are pretty crazy looking.
I'm gonna do
Can
the,
you really look at
the
'em?
narwhal from Elf. Bye, buddy.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Time to beg Anthony Wheeler for volume 2, Joyce says.
Oh,
It's probably.
it's
Is
his
there
dad.
an expansion pack?
I think he has blank cards, but actually I haven't caught his stream in like a long time. So
Wow, way to support.
he like streams when I'm at work. You know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard because I forget where he's at. I think Colorado. I mean, that shouldn't be. Yeah, it's either way. He streams early.
Too early
Biting.
for you.
I don't want to draw facing left. I feel like we're all.
I
have a
facing
habit.
right last week because I'm trying to switch back and forth. In fact, I did facing right on the snail as well, didn't I? It appears so.
It would appear.
So I'm allowed to draw facing left today in my comfort zone.
Whatever easy way you want to do it, Brian. Whatever easy.
Have I mentioned that I'm in sleep debt right now because of me?
Oh man, I went to bed like that night, probably like around 1:30, and then I woke up
wow.
at 3:30, and then I was like, I was just awake as if I had gotten a night's sleep.
Oh, that is the worst.
That is a terrible.
And so I'm just walking around the house by myself, and then like, oh, what should I do? And then I finally fell asleep at 5:30, and then I woke up at like 8:30. So I think that usually happens when I drink. You know,
Oh,
have,
yeah.
like,
Your body's like, it's time to go.
Oh, thanks, Joyce. Make the screen big.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What are you doing? What are we doing?
I know. I'm depriving people
Of the arts.
of the arts.
Yeah, I didn't even get to sleep in that next morning because my mom called me and she's like, "I want to go to H Mart." And I'm like, "Well, I guess
guess
Oh,
we're
so
we're in
you
going."
line
went.
at H Mart.
Yeah,
Was there a long line?
no, because we went so early, but it got busy when we left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we drove by it on Saturday when we went to get skates for Rachel,
Mhm.
and
Like, nope.
it looked, yeah, it was like, nope, we ain't stopping.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
They even closed off a part of the 215 that day, which made
Really?
driving up, yeah, between Trop and like north of Flamingo. So a big chunk.
Mm.
Wow, that's a pretty, like a half, like a mile of
Yeah,
freeway.
I had to get off on Trop and then go up. I don't know, one of those Grand Canyon, I think. I don't remember what
Those
it's
weird
called.
streets. You don't know that side of town. It's not too
No.
much from your house,
Yeah,
not
that's
your,
not too much.
on the wrong
not your
turf, man.
hood.
Yeah. Far driving for me is the office. And it's like not even that far. Man, you guys are drawing whales?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something where I'm gonna draw a whole body of the whale.
Oh, am I in your way?
No, but
Okay.
I'm gonna do a very light sketch, and as you guys finish your
You'll fill in
drawings,
the
I will.
space.
Yeah, I will kind of get rid of.
Okay.
But
Yeah, Joyce, they are building a bridge over, like, further north of Trop and Flamingo, or are they building two bridges? But like that, one of the sections is going to be closed. It said the 21st and the 20th and 21st. That's tomorrow. I thought they would have done that on a weekend.
you heard it here
Oh,
first.
yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't be on the 215.
Well, I didn't get the memo. And so we had to
You didn't get
take
that
this
memo?
weird. We didn't get the memo.
I was
It
quoting.
was
off
fine.
Facebook.
It was fine.
My whale doesn't look like a whale. I'm drawing like
I
Mr.
see the
Crab's
whaleness.
daughter.
I was gonna say it looks like Pearl.
Pearl. I gotta do the lipstick then.
Yeah, a lady whale. Oh, you got rid of your mouse.
Yeah,
Missed.
I know. I just like, ooh, whales look fun.
Yeah, I
was
never
like-
draw a whale.
Yeah, I was
I feel
like
like
struggling with the mouse. And I'm like,
Yeah, I feel like I more than likely draw a mouse before I ever drew a whale. So we're going whale.
You're like changing it now. The
Dude,
mouth
whales
is
have
too big.
teeth. Yeah, whales have teeth.
I feel like
Those
Joyce
are-
should be drawing this one because she
The
draws
type of
aquatic
whale
stuff.
you're drawing has teeth, I believe.
A baleen whale.
Oh man,
Hmm.
Brian's all taking up space.
Let me move to the corner. I'm gonna
No,
move
it's
You're
fine,
good. You're good. You're
Brian.
good.
in shame. Lisa's like, you're good. You're getting in my way. Don't move.
No. My smarmy whale.
She does.
Oh, that's a
love
good
drawing
expression. I
whales.
love it.
Well, if you love drawing whales so much, maybe you should be in the podcast.
I know of all the days out.
But it's fine. It's fine.
What? Oh, choice. Okay.
Do your thing, Joyce. Maybe the whale will have a sock puppet.
That's what I was doing too. Like,
That's also what I was. But the
Look at
sock
you
puppet is going to be a
doing this.
mouse.
yeah. I was gonna do
Is
that.
everyone doing?
I'm not
Okay, we
looking
all
at
are collectively. Okay.
I was totally thinking that it was going to be a mouse sock puppet. Oh man. But yeah, like you were talking earlier, Lisa. I'm like, it's been a while since I did art. You know, maybe
I know. I'm just saying.
maybe it's time. Maybe it's
It's
time.
time.
Has it
We
been a while
gotta-
since you've done art?
Like if it's not for work.
Yeah, I think the both of us have been kind of letting real life things kind of have the
Oh,
forefront.
yeah.
And I
I've
think
been,
gotta get back into it.
I get it. I get it.
Hmm.
I've been
Yeah.
working on more stuff like this. Here's my
I mean, my-
newest piece. Check this out, Ed. This is for you, Edward. This is for you,
What's that?
Edward.
What's that? Oh,
My new
what's that?
piece.
Oh,
Oh,
you guys
shit.
doing the Eddie piece? What
Yes.
do you do?
Yes. You know what's
Damn,
inspired
bro.
by? His son,
What?
Intercontinental Champ Dominic Mysterio. Ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding. We mentioned wrestling.
Points deducted, Brian.
No, it was funny because I was talking to
That's
Alan
awesome.
about this, about how I'm mad at Marvel Rivals, but I'm still very glad I played it because it has done so much to inspire my art lately.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
that's
nice.
cool. Yeah,
So,
I mean,
like
like
all the art
whatever.
I'm drawing is inspired by their character designs, and I'm trying to
Mhm.
not exactly, obviously, because I'm not like that good, but I did a Michael Jai White piece, and I'm doing that Eddie Guerrero that's like in that same feeling.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. You've been doing a ton of art lately.
Yeah, because you two aren't, so someone's got to.
Oh,
Someone's
man. Someone's
got
got to
to.
pick up the pieces here.
Normally, I'm
That's
the
why.
slacker.
That's why I did it, Brian, because I
For
wanted you
me,
to step up.
thank you. I appreciate it.
That's my sacrifice.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was looking at some like people doing paintings and stuff, like some portrait stuff. Not that I wanted to do portraits, but I was actually thinking to myself, can I still do a portrait? Like,
Oh,
when
wow.
you
Yeah,
haven't
like
done it in a
I've
while.
forgotten how to draw face.
Like, yeah, like I feel like I know. I know. I have to know. You don't just.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like
forget.
you would know.
I get that way too with stuff. Like I'll look at past things I think I mentioned this maybe the last time we did a pod, but like I feel like I look at past artwork and I'm like, how did I make that? I don't even
Oh,
know. Like
yeah.
I have that
Right?
ability to do that, and then I like psych myself out. Like that was a fluke.
I
That
was
a
looking
fluke
at
that you
artwork
made.
from like I remember like 20, 25-year-old art. And I was like, I used to put so much energy into my drawings. Now they're just like head and shoulder portraits,
Mhm.
character style portraits of celebrities with mullets. I used to want to be a comic book artist. Now I'm like just a wannabe comic book artist. Hey, oh, that was dumb. I apologize for that.
You're doing it, right?
You're doing it.
Drawing comics? Not yet. Not yet. I'm writing them, sort of. Edward and I aren't really making progress yet. I'm not trying to guilt trip him because I'm slacking too. We're slacking together on this.
Well, if it makes you feel better, like by not drawing, I have been doing more like comic book research on like how to make. Like I've been thumbing through my old what do you call it?
Scott McCloud books,
Scott McCloud books, and that's a really
understanding
good
comics,
resource.
and
Yeah,
creating comics.
and if no one's ever checked out that book, that's a really great book to like just get you to
Fantastic.
understand like any kind of comics. It could be
Even
comic
if you don't want to,
strips.
yeah, even if you don't
Yeah.
want to draw comics, it helps you understand the medium. He's very detailed about it.
He gets it. He
He
understands.
gets it. He gets it. That Scott McCloud.
We get a little Scott McCloud plug.
With that Scott McCloud money.
Hey, Scott McCloud, we mentioned you on the pod.
I don't know how to draw.
Elisa,
What's
Elisa
your
just copying us.
biting and slimy?
Oh, yeah.
She's copying us. She's drawing a blue whale. She's
I have a
she's
blue
the only one
whale.
drawing a completely different whale. She's the only one not copying us. I'm copying us.
Gotcha.
I had someone give me a copy of that Understanding Comics.
It's a good
Book.
it's a good book.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know why I never really. I don't know. It's like I read through it a little bit, but I never finished it. But I feel like I should these days.
I think so. Especially
Yeah.
if you're I'm gonna keep bugging you about it. If you're gonna do a children's book,
Mm-hmm.
even though they're not the same thing, there's a lot of crossover there.
I
There's
I
a
was
lot
gonna
of
say I think there's a ton of crossover to
Yeah.
be had. No, I think that's a fair statement.
Mostly
a lot of
kids
the
love the book.
similar concepts. I feel like.
Yeah. Just the ability to communicate with images, because it's text and images for comics. Same
Mhm.
thing with children's books. So
Yeah.
man. Look at us talking art.
Talking
on the
art.
Wow. You ruined it by
See?
pointing it out.
I know.
we
It
didn't
was
let
too
Brian,
much.
we didn't let Brian distract with his wrestling talk.
What is wrestling talk?
I was
But
going to
yeah,
keep
I
about
mean-
wrestling because there's something else that brought up, but I'm not gonna do it.
I
I'm not gonna
def-
do it.
yeah, I even started reading this comic called Void Rivals. I don't know if you know it, Brian.
I do not, but
It's weird because it starts out and you don't by reading the comic you don't even know it's a Transformer book. It's
like
like a
Transformer Hasbro.
yeah, like the robots.
Oh,
But it's like
More
it's
than
the
meets the eye?
transform. Yeah, I guess they call it the Transformer Energon series, but it's a mashup of GI Joe and Transformers.
Whoa.
sounds neat. The Hasbro
So-
products.
But yeah, I mean it's from your favorite guy. What's that Kirkman guy?
Robert Kirkman.
Robert Kirkman, yeah.
He is one of my favorite guys.
From Walking Dead and Invincible.
Walking Dead fame.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Kirkman fan, but I like this book. So
Dang.
Is it because
and I'm
Battle?
only
We're not gonna get
What's
that.
that?
Is it because Battle Pope?
yes,
He went too far.
yeah, but I'm only reading comics digital now. I'm not buying like paper copies anymore. Or
Yeah,
graphic novels.
I actually bought a couple of floppies late last year when I was meeting Alan
yeah.
for lunch. I had time to kill, so I stopped in the comic store and picked up some issues.
Yeah,
And
I like
never
picking up
Never
issues
opened them.
for like nostalgic sake, but when
Yeah.
I'm reading like comics, I'm so like careful when I hold them.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
And because I can't just because they're comics. I don't know, like
it's
like,
funny
it's not-
because I never treated my comics well in the 90s because I just had that mindset of I'm the reason your comics are valuable because I don't take care of mine. And then I'm buying comics today and I'm like very careful. I don't like because they
Oh,
have a
that's
lot of
interesting.
end-to-end printing
Yeah.
with the glossy paper, and if you're holding the page too long, your fingerprint comes off. The ink comes off on your fingerprint, and
yeah.
it leaves that fingerprint edge. So I'm trying not to mess with that. And I was like, I'm not even gonna like these are being donated or something probably.
I just don't feel like. I don't know. Is it safe to say that the comic books of today will be worth something in the future? In the same
Because of the
way that
smaller
you know
print
what I mean?
runs. I think
Yeah.
I don't know if like has that ship sailed because like all the
the reason like the old comics are popular is because they were cheap newsprints, so parents were throwing them away,
Mhm.
so no one kept them.
Right.
And then the 90s happened where it was like a collector's market, and they were literally printing millions upon millions of copies of every number one just in
Mhm.
case it was going to be the next big thing. Like before the Image guys left Marvel, their books were doing like 5 and 8 million issues at Marvel, and now a number one book is selling like 50,000. So it's a huge difference. So there's a small chance that these smaller print runs are going to be worth money, but I still feel like everyone's bagging
Yeah.
and boarding everything. So you're going to go to sell it, and you're like, there's 50,000 copies of this comic in the
Yeah.
collector's market.
I
No
just
one
feel
threw
like
their
because
comics
yeah,
out.
it's like that time is gone. I
Yeah,
feel like
that boom, that collector's
like
boom.
my
is
dad's
done.
generation.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
He had like my dad's so into sci-fi. He said he had like so many of like the number one issues of so many different comics, and then when he shuffled off to Vietnam, he was like, he just dumped all of his comics in the trash. Just like goodbye. I'm like, oh man,
Oh,
all that money.
that's
Having
why
known-
other people thought it was worth more because he
Yeah.
did that.
See, Joyce said Saga issue 1 came out in 2012. The first edition single issue is over 100 last I checked.
Oh wow.
Saga, that's a good
So
comic
it's still
with the lion
Yeah.
cat.
a thing.
Mhm.
Lying.
Last
Yeah.
comic thing I got was Hellboy, and I was kind of like, yeah, this
Like an
isn't gonna
omnibus
be
one, or
very-"
is there like a newish?
No, it was it's like a really thin graphic novel. It wasn't like a
Okay.
comic, but I was just like, are these really? I don't know. I just don't feel like they're gonna
Graphic
be.
novels aren't gonna
Yeah.
be worth money.
No, yeah.
They're
Mhm.
definitely
Yeah.
their point is they collect the single issues to be for
Mhm.
more
Ah,
affordable.
okay.
Like I
Yeah.
have my run of speaking of Robert Kirkman, my run of Invincible and Walking Dead is like half single issues and half graphic novels.
Mm.
So it's probably going to be annoying if someone wants to read them and they have some kind of like my
Right.
OCD. Like I can't read these. You have half and half.
Yeah, that's the thing they just did recently with they just came out with the Battle Beast #1 from the Invincible
Oh, from the
universe.
Invincible universe.
And they blind bagged the covers. So you don't know
Why?
what you're getting.
That's
And I
weird.
was just
I'm no
I was
longer
just
a Kirkman guy.
yeah.
Battle
It
Beast
just,
is a great character though. He showed up in the cartoon already, right?
I don't know. I didn't watch the cartoon.
Oh, okay. I got rid of Amazon Prime, so I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Static Shock. How long ago? Like the Milestone comics? I'm sorry, Blaze is saying his was Static Shock. His
Is Static Shock the same as Black Vulcan? Or is that being racist?
what? Black
Black
Vulcan?
Vulcan. Do you remember Black Vulcan
Black-
from Super Friends?
Oh no. Static Shock is
Okay.
not the same character.
They're yeah, I saw someone was saying like there was I think it was on TikTok. There was
It's
like
always
name a
black superhero that didn't have electricity superpower.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And-
Yeah.
It's funny because there's it's probably harder to name 10 black superheroes with electric superpowers, even though it seems like it's the most common thing.
Mhm.
A new Static Shock. Who did the cover for that? I want to say I saw Kari Randolph Static Shock cover, but I don't remember if that was a long time ago or recent. But he's one of my favorite artists.
Another thing with like getting digital comics now, I like it better because I can appreciate the art more without worrying about folding pages, and I can
Mhm.
zoom in on the art.
Min.
Yeah, like because like when I'm reading, I have to like look really close to look at the detail in the comic.
Yeah.
But digital, I'm just like boom, boom. Look
Do
at the
you-
line
Zoom.
right
Are you
there.
using
Enhance.
Comixology or are you doing
Kindle? Because I think Comixology
Yeah,
stopped
so yeah, that's right.
existing.
Comixology is dead now, but so it's just
So it's just on the Kindle.
I have
Oh.
my
on
Marvel
Webtoons.
my Marvel Unlimited just renewed, and I was like, oh yeah, I should start reading those comics again because I'm paying for the entire year.
Yeah. I was gonna get Marvel Unlimited, but I realized I like
You'd be
reading
paying for the
more.
entire year.
No, not just that, but I like reading like
DC and
image stuff,
Dark- yeah.
DC. So I kind of want to just pick and choose. So I'll just almost just a la carte it through.
Yeah, I
Kindle
was
Comixology.
thinking about getting the Milestone, like Blaze, right? The old Milestone team they're doing a relaunching those. If you don't know about the history of Milestone Comics, an amazing universe, an amazing group of black creators created this mostly POC superhero universe that was just had some
Interesting.
killer art, killer writing. That's where you got like Static Shock and stuff like that. One of the guys that created Dwayne McDuffie passed away like 10 years ago, something like that.
Mhm.
And then the rest of the guys, like they're still around. They're like Blaze said, they're relaunching that stuff. It was cool in the day because there was some amazing artwork in the 90s, but it was like, I was a broke college kid, so I didn't even get Marvel comics. So it was like I would get the occasional issue of Milestone, the occasional Valiant, the occasional
Mhm.
DC, and then just nothing but Image.
Yeah.
Just all Image comics.
Yeah, I like a bunch of like Dark Horse stuff also.
Yeah.
Like the Hellboy stuff. The Goon.
Oh, I love the
Goon's
Goon.
really-
Yeah.
I really love Hellboy though. That was such a
Yeah. This being a big Magnolia fan, it's
yeah.
like I
I was
just
also like an Adam Hughes fan, so he did Ghost
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
for Dark Horse. I loved his covers. Oh, thank you for doing the shape of the head for me.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
perfect.
encroaching
I
on
was
shit.
no, I
I'm
was,
sorry.
I was wondering how am I going to do this?
Did you guys watch the new Love, Death, and Robots?
No,
Or
you
if I
told
Oh,
mentioned
not
it.
yet.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Like,
it came on.
Yeah.
It popped up on my Netflix, but I haven't watched it.
yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, there's an episode that is very Hellboy-esque. That is really incredible.
Okay. It made me mad though because they had a fourth volume. Because my art book is like for 3 volumes, and I'm like, how am I gonna get this art out for
It's
just the fourth volume?
Standalone art book.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll probably check it out this week. Yeah.
It's really
That
good.
It is a
Pretty good.
terrible first world problem you have. I'm sorry.
I know. So, I wound up watching The Last of Us last night.
Oh, I'm not
Instead.
caught up.
You're
yet.
not caught up. Okay.
I am not watching season 2.
Oh, you're not at all.
No.
Uh,
No.
it's brutal. It's brutal.
I,
Even that episode is way more stressful than the game version of that situation.
Is that why you're not watching, Elisa?
I mean, I think I initially wasn't watching because I do know the storyline, so I know that I really cared a lot about Joel's character. I
Yeah.
don't really give a shit about Ellie.
Okay.
And then from what I've seen online of what they're doing with the storyline, I'm like, oh, I really don't want to watch this.
See, I never got through the whole game to like really care
Mhm.
either way. So
Yeah.
I see a lot what you're saying from a lot of fans.
I don't think it's about the creatures anymore.
Oh, Matthew's
like
just
Walking
watching.
It's like
Love
Walking
Death.
Dead. You know how Walking Dead isn't about zombies. It's
Yeah,
about-
and I fucking
Every-
hated that about Walking Dead
Oh,
because
every
it got me. It got
story.
me so good in that
Yeah,
first
every
season.
good zombie story
Yeah.
is about the survivors, not the zombies. The zombies are the setting, not the stars.
yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
the original Night of the Living Dead was fantastic.
I just I mean, I don't, but I also am like not a hater of the actress like you're seeing online. Like that's not how I feel about this show.
Oh,
I think she's just
Bella
I
Ramsey.
think I think she's fine, but it's just
Yeah.
I think from a storyline perspective, I'm kind of
you
like,
just don't care for the
well,
character.
Joel, yeah, I just really I liked his storyline. I don't really care about Ellie's storyline.
Yeah.
Even though she's
Okay.
so critical
No,
to the show.
yeah. Even though it's about her.
Yeah, exactly.
immunity.
But I just really I felt like and then I love Pedro Pascal's portrayal of him. I thought was really
Yeah.
really good.
Do you think it would make a difference had I played the game through, like both games through, and then
No.
watched it?
No. It's
don't
close
know. I
enough
mean-
to the story, I feel like.
Yeah, in some ways.
It's all of the same frustrating stuff with Joel and Ellie. You're caught up on season 2, right, Edward?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the last episode he was in that all the dumb decisions that they were both making happens in the game too. So it's just as frustrating in the show as well.
I got you.
I'm gonna put this out there and admit to everyone that I'm not that good of a gamer. I never beat The Last of Us Part 2 because I couldn't get past the Rat King, that monster in the parking garage. And I even
Okay.
switched it to easy and died 3 times in a row. I was like, I don't think this game is for me. So I
Right.
watched the last half hour of us on YouTube.
Well, maybe you should have switched to easy.
I did, and I
Oh, you
died 3
did?
times because you could switch
yeah.
difficulty in the middle of the game.
Okay.
So I switched to easy, and when I did that while I was playing Jedi Outcast, it turned into glorified cutscenes, and I was expecting that in The Last of Us. So like, no, you're still a gamer when you play easy mode in this with Naughty Dog, and I couldn't beat
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
However, like everyone else, I hated Abby at first, and then you play her story, and you're like, "Wow, everyone's a villain in this game."
Yeah.
Oh, so she's playable.
Oh yeah, in the second one, you play half the game as Abby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen her since like the thing.
That episode. That's how that's how the
That
game works as well, because you play Abby when they introduce her,
Mm.
and then you're Ellie for a while, and then you switch back to Abby.
Gotcha.
It's a great game. I highly recommend it if you're able to beat boss fights. You should play the game.
I'd like to put in the time, but that's a lot
video
of
games
time.
are they're so time consuming.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, because I'm playing Cyberpunk again with the Nomad
Oh,
build
jeez.
But look at you doing games and drawing. That's
and
awesome.
writing
And
and
writing.
JavaScript programming, because I don't have a day job. I guess day job writing is my day job. So
That's your day job. That is your day job, damn it.
my day job.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I actually, yeah, I'm actually gonna have my surgery soon. I
Oh,
went to
for
the surgeon consultation, and
Okay.
it was funny. I was like, "Do I really need to get this surgery?"
bro,
'Cause I-
yes.
I think probably yes.
yeah, yeah. Oh no, but yeah, we decided to, and
Yeah.
his.
Especially if you're in pain. That's like
Yeah.
why
Are you
Well,
still in
why
pain?
live
Has the
like
pain
that?
gone away, or?
I've got. It's. I think I just get used to certain types of pain.
Oh, okay,
Where I
so
think
it's
it's like
still there.
That's not
Just
good.
it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
and
know.
yes, get the surgery.
But it's gonna require. He said you can't be too active afterwards. Like, don't lift weights or do anything like
Oh,
They
yeah.
always say that,
crazy.
though, right? Just for like a month or so.
Well, they're gonna like stick like 4 things into my stomach.
Like
Oh, the
drain tubes.
laparoscopic
Yeah,
thingies.
and then fill me up with air.
Oh, so they have room to work,
The
right?
little gas.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
You feel a
and
little
then, like,
gassy.
get in there and just do their thing. I'm like, oh, I guess we can do that. It's just
That's crazy.
it's
Well,
it
hopefully
just
you
seems.
get to
What's
see
that?
them. They're yours.
My
Your
gallbladder.
stones, your little stones.
I'm
Is
like,
it
oh, they're ju-
gallstones, or is that the
yeah,
issue?
it's gallstones, but they just take the whole gallbladder.
I'm sorry,
Do
I didn't
they?
know if that was like out there.
Oh no, that's
About
fine. That's
that,
fine.
yeah.
It's yeah. I'm pretty open about stuff.
The way
But,
he doxes you, I thought you would know that.
right.
Yeah, he's getting his surgery at my Panda Express ponds.
Behind the Vons
Behind the bonds.
in a sketchy van.
He just wakes up with a big cartoony stitch on his stomach.
Shit.
In a bath of ice, and his kidneys
Yeah.
are gone. It's like, oh no.
Good
I
night,
got in the
please.
wrong van.
The wrong band. Damn it. But yeah, I think
When
So,
is
I
that
mean-
being scheduled?
she's supposed to call me this week.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I thought I was gonna actually get a date, but it was how
the
these
pre-planning.
yeah, and I had to pay like a $50 copay just for him to tell me
Oh, that's annoying.
to do
yeah.
like, okay, let's do the surgery. Like, aren't you gonna get paid
That'll be
anyway?
$50.
Did you have to charge me for this consultation? It's like I felt like a little gypped,
Yeah.
But that's how our medical system works here in America.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
I'm just trolling Elisa to get tough.
I was complaining about my health insurance, and I just went to pick up my meds, and like, oh, it's free this month. I was like, how am I supposed to complain about my medical insurance if there's no copay? But then again, my monthly premiums are outrageous because I'm paying
Oh, right.
myself
Oh, right. Yeah.
for an insanely high deductible.
Oh, really?
Isn't that the American way?
It is.
It is, Brian.
You pay for a high
Certainly is.
deductible and hope you don't need the good
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. It's annoying because I had a doctor's appointment last week. I've been like
Mhm.
going through some stuff. They're just like checking me every couple months.
Yeah.
And I went in to get my blood work,
Mhm.
and then the lady at the front was like, "Oh, like why are you here?" And I'm like, "I've been coming here for like the last year doing the same thing at my every 6-month checkup." And she's like, "Oh, well, the doctor doesn't know why they're seeing you this time." I'm like, "What?" And apparently
What
they
does-
switched my, and I was like, it had to have been, they switched my doctor again. That's the only thing that would make
Oh,
sense
yeah.
is like this new
How
person
did-
is like, "Who are you?" And that's exactly
Why-
what happened. Cause like I looked at my scheduling for my doctor that I'm going to see tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a totally different name. And I'm like, they keep doing this to
Why-
me at this doctor's office. It's killing me.
Why did you switch your doctor?
It's
Like,
really, I
understand.
think it's the place that I'm going to. You know what's the most annoying thing too is like I liked my doctor that I had like all before COVID happened.
Mhm.
And they're very close to my house. I really enjoyed going there. And then I didn't get sick or when I had COVID, but I just went to like the pharmacy to get like the COVID shot or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I didn't go to my regular doctor for a while. And then they kicked me off of their like patient list
What?
because
Why?
I didn't go there. Like I wasn't
They're like,
going
"She
enough. So
doesn't
they're
even go
so
here."
they were like, "Oh, you haven't been here in a while, so we just kicked you off the thing." But what's annoying
What?
is that my husband gets to go to my doctor because he's on my insurance, but they won't let me go. And I'm like, he's on my
Why?
insurance.
Why
It's
did
so
they
stupid.
not kick
They have
him
to open up slots for
I
for
think
new
because like
patients
I
so they
hadn't,
keep making
yeah,
money.
I wasn't going to them consistently enough, so they just kicked me off of the patient list.
That's
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah, I know. And then, but he gets to go there, and it's like a really good doctor.
Oh,
It's
that
very annoying. And I'm
sucks.
like, but it's like that's my insurance. I should be.
See, I had a doctor I liked, and they kept changing me to the other doctor there too, who has the worst. I want to say
It's really
bedside manner, the
frustrating.
worst
Yeah.
stool side manner,
Stool. Bad stool.
bad stool.
Yeah.
Well, he just sits there and like doesn't really.
Judges.
Well, he judges. Well, the other doctor was very judgy too, but I thought he was. I liked how straightforward he was, and he didn't just mix his words. Like my insurance didn't cover some like heart test I needed, like after the stress test for the on the treadmill. He ordered another test, and my insurance denied it. So I walked in the next day. They tried to tell me my copay was $2,000. I was like,
oh my God.
I'm not paying this. So I go in to see that my doctor's like, how come your insurance company wants you dead? I was like, wait, what? I feel like I missed a couple of steps here. And he goes, yeah, they didn't approve this test. And I was like, do I absolutely need it then? And he's like, nah, not really. He just wanted to be dramatic.
It's so
That's so
annoying
funny.
though. What's the point of having insurance?
Yeah.
Sorry, this podcast is
It's spitting
Sorry.
facts.
it's getting into insurance, but it's so annoying.
Oh man. Yeah, there's like
Like, why would
Rachel just
Canada want to be one of us?
because we're America, damn it.
Eagle screech noise. Insert.
Yeah. Yeah, Rachel actually got her colonoscopy done last week, and I was kind of jealous because
Is she
after
that
hers,
old?
yeah,
I'm not trying to age
Tis
her or
that
anything,
time,
but
I
Tis-
suppose.
tis
Well, they're
that
making
time.
it younger. I will say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's also happening, and
Okay.
I think today's generation is like, just be
Mhm.
more cautious.
Yeah, that makes
be more
sense.
cautious. But I was jealous about it because the doctor she went to, because I had mine done like a few months ago, and her doctor gave her pictures. And I was like,
Oh,
I
of
can
the
get pictures.
inside?
I didn't get
Yeah. And I
Oh.
kind of was like, man, I want to get pictures just to show people my freaking
Your
asshole.
booty hole?
My booty hole.
Look at how clean my booty hole is.
Like, check this out, guys. Jealous?
Like, why does this look like a prom picture?
What?
Shit.
Trying to picture what the
I don't know
your
what it looks like
colon
either, but
folded up on itself, like with its
Yeah.
arm up, like propping its chin.
leaning back on Edward as they
Yeah.
both smile at the camera. I was like, how'd you get this shot?
Its little intestinal thing is wrapped around his waist. Oh, that's cool though. Pictures. That's interesting.
Yeah. So I'm-
What-
I wanna
Can I ask how the pictures? I mean, you could just kind of see like
Yeah, it's just like
the tube.
just this tube. and- yeah, I
Interesting.
was
Okay.
like-
Wow.
but But yeah, she just didn't like the whole prep process where you had to starve yourself for like a day and
Mhm.
Yeah, you want that
then you had to drink
clean
that
pipes.
juice. Yeah. It was like, and I was even mad because the stuff she took, the laxatives, they didn't even taste that bad. She said mine was like terrible.
Oh.
Like all around yours, the worst experience.
Yeah, like, and I didn't get pictures. Damn it!
Gotta have pictures.
Gotta have pictures. But it's fine. It's fine.
I think my whale is done.
Look at you, fancy. I like
Fancy
soft.
with the
I mean,
mother
I like your.
He's-
Yeah.
I mean, I could do a little more contrastiness, I guess. Some more spots.
Yeah. No, it looks great.
Thank you.
It's like you do this for a living.
And yeah, I really like the smirk and the facial expression and everything.
Oh, thanks.
I'm like, every time there's an animal, I feel like you never have to use reference. And I'm
I-
just like channeling all the hours of SpongeBob SquarePants when I'm drawing
Yeah.
whales. You're like, what's his name? Aaron Blaze. Like you just have
Oh,
animals
man.
memorized.
You know, in a way, sometimes I do. I think it depends on the animal. But man, I love his stuff. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Mm.
Him and David Coleman, I feel like that's like such an achievement. They got to such
Oh,
a
yeah.
good place at drawing animals. They're just like
That's their thing
Disney's
now.
just like, hey,
We got our
Oh,
animal people.
yeah, we got our animal people.
Now we're just looking for someone to ruin live action versions.
Exactly.
So mad at that How to Train Your Dragon one. It's like, just show the original.
I just don't get because like that really didn't need to be made.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I
I'll
guess
still
you
watch
just
it,
want
though.
money.
That's one of the ones I will watch because I'm not watching Lilo and Stitch.
I'm not going to watch any of them because
I
my kids are
refuse.
too old now, so we don't have to watch them. I did watch Thunderbolts, though. I enjoyed Thunderbolts.
I heard that was good.
Okay.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I heard good things. I heard good things.
Yeah,
It was a
because
fun movie.
I feel like a lot of people I know have like Marvel fatigue, and I've heard from people that it's like a nice, refreshing, like
Yeah,
intro back into
yeah.
the world.
Yes, that's a good way to describe it.
Nope. Stop. Then my colors all thrown off. Yeah, I'm glad I went the route of the whale. It's definitely more fun than mouse.
Than the mouse. I
I-
don't know. I feel like you were doing a little Mickey
I didn't do
thing there. for a
biting or
second.
slimy.
I was.
I didn't do biting or slimy.
I feel like biting works for yours because you have
'Cause
the
the teeth.
teeths.
Teefers.
Teethers.
Little teethers.
I'll take it.
You know, some weeks it seems it takes forever to draw, and then some weeks it seems faster.
Yeah.
I think the
subject
whale.
matter.
Yeah, the whale has a lot less detail on it.
Yeah.
Than a lot of the other stuff we do.
Damn it. Full mode. Where the hell did my brushes go? Right there. Oh man.
I guess I can make the puppet slimy. I guess I'll do that.
He
It's
is
like, what
kinda
happened to that
green.
sock? I don't know what happened to that sock.
No. It's funny. Brittany sent me that picture of me in that pink sweater from Saturday, and I'm like, at
Where
what
did that
point
come
did it?
from?
Well, Brittany was cold, and
brought
so
it.
she brought it,
She
and for
went
some
home and brought it.
reason, yeah, she got. I think she had it in her car because I think Rachel was cold.
Oh, it was
And then,
freezing out there.
Yeah, it's
And then
pretty
for
bad.
some reason, I'm just like, let me try that on. I'm like,
And it fit.
Yeah,
and
it was funny.
it was a tight fit, but it fit. I was surprised. I'm like, oh, it actually fit. So
I guess it's mine now.
Now you're gonna start buying pink sweaters.
pink sweaters.
Oh my god.
I'm not against wearing pink. I'm not one of those guys. I'm like, oh, I can't wear
Pink is a great color.
I just
Yeah.
don't wear lots of colors anymore because I haven't bought new clothes in a while.
Yeah.
I hear you.
The only multicolor pack I got was when I was buying those dad bod shirts, the True Classic and Fresh Fit, Fresh something, Fresh Clean Tees and True Classic. They had multicolor packs.
I had to buy all new clothes not too long ago. Just because my old clothes weren't fitting right.
Hey, you lost
too
a
much
lot of weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm waiting
Yeah.
to reach closer to final weight before because I'm very slowly losing weight. It's like,
Nice.
it's like
I
I
was just
gotta wait to buy shirt. But I can just buy clothes now and then just buy them again later.
Yeah, I was like stuff was just getting too frumpy looking. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? I know this is a.
I don't want to say
terrible
anything.
problem
I didn't want to
have.
say anything when I saw you. It was like a little frumpy.
No frumpy. You really going with that outfit?
Really? That's what we're going with today.
But it's a good thing to like lose enough weight to shift sizes and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also good when it's like you do get to that point because it's also like, oh, you really have lost weight. Like to
Yes.
the point where you
'Cause when you
literally
see it
can't fit.
gradually,
Yeah.
gradually you
Mhm.
can't tell, and then you got to
Mhm.
wear different clothes.
Yeah.
I'm starting to fit in the shirts I bought like 15 to 20 years ago, and I'm like, are they even in style now? Like
Right.
Everything
these
comes
shorts,
back, so
these
just
button
save it.
downs, save it for like
Save
when
it.
it's
You
20,
never know.
25-ish years. People start wearing affliction shirts again.
I
Oh
just
my
saw
gosh.
I don't have
an
an affliction
affliction
shirt.
shirt on the strip
In the
not that long
wild.
ago in the wild, and I was shocked.
You're like, it's not
I
time for
was
that yet, bro.
shocked.
I used to have a lot of affliction shirts.
Ed Hardy and affliction shirts.
When they started selling Ed Hardy at Costco, it was done.
It was
But
done,
man,
yeah.
it had a good run.
It did have a good run.
Remember
Yeah, I
when
never
was
got
on-
into.
What's
Oh,
that?
go ahead. I never got into Ed Hardy. You
More like
know.
Ed Hardley.
Ed Hardley.
Edward Hardley.
Edward
Hardley.
I worked at
Excuse me.
I was doing the children's T-shirts for a little bit, and my coworker was getting into the adult T-shirt market, and
What's
he
that
would like
mean?
it's like affliction style
Affliction, yeah.
stuff because we were doing like kid
Oh.
All
stuff,
just
but he knew that there
tribal
was
and barbed wire and old
No,
I
you
was
know what it
thinking
was?
porn for some reason. Like
Oh,
adult.
no.
like
No.
what?
No, and so these shirts that we were doing, they're so like I look back now, they're so nonsensical, but they were so popular at the time because like we would download these like clip art libraries of just like Victorian art and filigree and angels and
Oh
filigree,
yeah.
Yeah, just shit.
skulls and filigree and
a lot
crosses.
of filigree. A lot of filigree.
That's
and
right.
you would just throw shit on a shirt.
Mhm.
And then on the back of the shoulders, you'd have some kind of old English,
the
whatever
brand
word that
name.
felt strong. And I
It felt
what-
strong.
I can't remember what the brand was called that we were doing. But yeah, it was like foil on the back. And oh my God, it was just the
That is funny.
weirdest, ugliest
It was
shit.
it was a time period though. Right?
It really was.
You know,
It was of the time. And yeah, it was just, you just threw shit on a shirt. It's like the design didn't even make sense. It'd
I
just
think
be
it
like,
all spawned from
it's all
like that.
layered.
Yeah, layered and messy, distressed.
Yeah,
Everything's
exactly. It's
distressed.
just everything's distressed. Yeah.
But I think it spawned from the MMA culture because
Yes.
Affliction and Ed
Yeah.
Hardy was way like it was an area where Tap Out and Bad Boy were so dominant, and
Yeah.
then Affliction and Ed Hardy were just that same attitude but different, but like
yeah, and it
more
felt high fashion
yeah, high fashion is the way to do it,
in a
because Tap
weird
Out logo
way.
is like an outline of the word Tap Out, and that ugly rear naked choke logo that they
Yeah.
had that you can't. It's like two beans hugging each other. It's like, I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but it was a way, I think, to tap into this weird market for men where it's like you could wear that t-shirt to a club
Yes,
because of the design
yes.
itself. It
Oh,
wasn't
right,
just
yeah,
a t-shirt, it was like a high-end
It was a
shirt.
$80 t-shirt, so you could
Yeah.
wear it into a
Yeah.
club.
Paid like $300 a shirt. It's a good
Oh
gig.
yeah. Oof.
But they, oh god, they were ugly as fuck.
They were. Back in the late 90s when Tap Out was just getting big, they didn't even have tapout.com. They were still using inyaface.com, and their tagline was clothing for your mama.
In
I was like,
Oh,
how did
really?
you guys succeed? Because we almost bought
That's incredible.
tapout.com, but we didn't want to spend $70
Yeah.
to buy tapout.com.
I'm actually looking up Affliction shirts right now and I'm like, God, these are so ugly. They have
It's
to
a
be
bit much. It's a
it's
bit
just
much.
weird because I did see one the other day and I'm like, what a relic. Remember
It's
when
funny when
everything was like rhinestoned?
Oh,
hands,
like
like women's
bedazzled
hands.
almost. Yeah, yeah.
Bedazzled, like the designs on like the back pocket and stuff.
Yeah,
and-
you had like a back butt pocket that was just gemmed.
yes.
No, I actually remember wearing. I don't know. Was FUBU a thing here?
Yes.
I don't know.
I
Yes,
mean,
it was.
sort of. It was here, but it's like it
Oh,
wasn't.
okay.
It wasn't like so like common that white kids were wearing it.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it was just big.
They
in the
stuck
area I
by the
grew
for
up.
us by us out
Fubu
here.
was
Oh,
big.
gotcha.
Fat Farm was big here.
That
Yeah,
farm was
Fat
big.
Farm.
I saw a
Even
lot
younger.
of East Coast clothing in like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, like not that common out there, but
Oh,
like
really?
not Fat Farm, but like Sean John. You
Yeah.
would be caught dead in Sean John now.
Can't wear your Sean John.
wear
and
your
listen
Sean
to,
John.
your Diddy records.
Oh,
better
God.
burn them.
Or your R. Kelly
Yeah.
records for that
Or
matter.
your I mean, yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
It's hard
this,
getting people to
Brian.
quit R. Kelly though for some reason.
Yeah.
Right. But when I was in, I don't know that you were around for this, Brian, but or you might have been a little older. But in middle school, there was a time where a lot of kids were wearing their clothes backwards.
Crisscross. I was
Like
in high
crisscross.
school when during
Yeah.
the totally crossed out. I was a little too old to be wearing it like crisscross though.
Right. I never did, but I just remember it being a thing. We're like, I'm not wearing
backwards
my pants
clothes.
backwards. Yeah.
Well, I had those
Oh, Joyce, Echo Unlimited. I had Echo.
Oh,
Unlimited.
yeah.
I still have an
logo,
Echo Unlimited jacket. It's,
Rhino.
like,
I still have some.
it's so big.
Echo was cool
It's so
streetwear
big.
though. It never
Well,
got
I
corny. I don't
mean,
think it got corny.
until Mark Echo turned on graffiti culture.
Oh, did he?
Is
I
that
feel
what
like he said some
happened?
dumb stuff. Yeah, when that game wasn't that Mark Echo, that Getting Up game, that graffiti third person game came out, and then he said some dumb stuff. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe he was still a hero to the culture, so I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know, Brian.
But they had that third person game Getting Up, where you're just basically tagging and avoiding cops and doing subversive messaging. It was a
Yeah.
fun game. It was a fun game. And then
what happened to
Oscar
guys like
Mayor Oscar Goodman was like, we should cut off the thumbs of all graffiti artists here. It was like,
I remember
bruh.
when that was going
Yeah.
on.
Bruh.
It was like 2000.
2008-ish, 9-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, is it 3
It
that
was
early?
5. It was like pretty early.
Okay.
Yeah.
What an old man thing to say.
That is an old man thing to say.
You know, it's
I
weird.
only hate it when.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I feel like when I was growing up here, when that whole thing came out, I was like, good. Like at the time, because I felt like the graffiti that I saw in Vegas was
It
such
was bad.
trash.
It is.
It
was
wasn't
trash.
until I started regularly going to LA for like different like trips and stuff, and I'm like, that's graffiti. That's art. The shit that's going on in Vegas is just like a
It was
scribbled
taggers. It was
initial,
taggers. in
and
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
taggers,
that
yeah.
is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
So fuck
There's a
those
lot of
people,
really
but
good
because it wasn't like
graffiti artists here
artistic
now.
in any
Yeah.
way.
Mhm.
I remember in 2002-ish, just so used to seeing garbage tagging in Vegas. We went to New York. The best graffiti
Yeah.
there. That's where it
Mhm.
came from, obviously, but like it's
Yeah.
so good. And then I have that. There's like this massive art book I had that's just graffiti all around the world, and there's these chapters, just these big, huge sections of graffiti artists in areas where they would be killed if they got caught. I was like, that's for real. Those people are doing it for real.
Yeah.
Like that's the real message. Here, it's like your parents will take your
Here-
car away for a weekend.
Yeah, it was like just a kid with a Sharpie just writing on like
Yeah,
an electrical
the-
box. And I'm like,
Yeah. Like, come on. Come
yeah,
on.
but then
bullshit.
it's like you go to like California and you're like driving on the freeway and you see like a beautiful, like almost like mural-esque
But
thing.
they're
And you're
paid,
like,
yeah, those are like city funded, like the big stuff in LA. And I think
but
Vegas
even
started.
like just random though, like
Oh,
in,
random
like,
stuff too.
Yeah,
That's true,
like
yeah.
on the like underneath the freeway, you're like no one's really looking there. It's like
Yeah.
that's just like someone.
There's that.
There's
was
just more talent. I feel
was
like.
it LA that had that huge abandoned like
Yeah, I think so.
high rise? That's
And
just
they spray
the
painted
awesome graffiti on every
Yeah.
floor.
So cool.
I hope they keep it just as art. Like we should maintain that. It's a very good piece of art.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they'll
I mean,
do
they
it
could have
too, because
housed
they
people
won't-
too,
they-
but
yeah, they could have housed people too. Like they won't pay any of the artists. They'll just
I
like,
know.
profit off of them.
It's just, yeah.
That's the American way.
Hmm.
Don't house the homeless and don't pay the artists. AI art could never. That's all I'm saying.
You never
Until
know. Brian.
someone makes a dumb robot that actually can do AI art, physical AI art.
I saw that one robot at Life is Beautiful one year that was painting. Did you ever see that? I don't know.
I never
No,
saw
what year
that.
was that painting robot?
This was like before pandemic, but
Okay.
it was just painting some random stuff. I think it was programmed to paint, but it
It's
was
just a printer.
yeah, it was a printer.
Yeah, essentially, right?
Yeah, basically.
I saw that robot that was like flailing its arms wildly.
yeah, I
in China,
was like,
trying to murder its
this is
humans.
only
yeah,
the beginning.
yeah.
It's only the beginning.
I'm like, oh, we're all doomed now. That thing has
Yeah.
some power.
That thing is filled with rage.
filled
for,
with
meat-
digital
meat bags.
rage for the meat bags.
Yeah,
I'll bet you that robot watched the newest season of Love, Death, and Robots.
I'm sure it did. He learned a thing or two.
I'm
Yeah,
still like,
it's-
because I think about that show and I'm still mesmerized by that last episode of season 2, that siren thing in the water.
Dude, can I?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just telling someone else that I was literally in the middle of watching this new season, and I paused and I went back to watch
Just to watch that. It's
to watch Jabari.
Yeah.
That's
Jabari,
the-
yeah, Jabari,
Mhm.
yeah.
And I was like, this is
My
for me.
God.
It's one of the most beautiful, coolest things I've ever seen in my life. I just,
That is like a pinnacle piece
it's so
on
good.
some Netflix show
You
at the end of a
what?
season.
Yeah, you know
Mhm.
what I love about like some things in media where it's like, and I always use this as an example, but like, you know, like in John Wick, there is no deep explanation for any of the lore or the
It's
back.
just all more
You're
questions.
just like, here's
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
Here is the world present. And I love like whatever world they just made from that of like I mean, I know it's like that kind of like, I guess, conquistador type and the religious element, but
Yeah.
the way they did the costume, it just felt so God, it was just so cool. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to see more
Mhm.
of whatever this world is.
Yes.
And
Yeah, those
yeah, and the-
artists are a different level.
the
I don't
siren.
even comprehend
Mhm.
how someone would concept that.
I have
I mean-
never
It is
seen
so-
anything move like that in an animation.
Have you seen
Yeah.
the making of? Because it was like a dancer that they mocapped.
No, I
believe.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that.
Really, it's really, really beautiful.
Did they use motion capture to do the animation or just for the as reference?
I think I saw it for the woman dancing. I'm not sure about the
Mhm.
rest.
I
but
mean, however they translate it into the actual animation
So
is like
good.
that's some cutting edge. That's from the future. Like that time traveler showed up just to say, "I'm gonna spend my weekend here making this amazing piece that they'll be talking about forever.
It's really, that is like such a beautiful piece of art,
Yes.
man. So I was just like mesmerized watching it again. So good. And it's like the whole story arc of it all too. It's just like
Yeah, because that guy is
Mhm.
deaf, right?
deep.
So he doesn't hear
It's
the.
so deep.
It's so deep.
Did you
Like
did you
the
watch
water
the
they all
whole?
drowned in.
Did you watch the whole new season?
I think I have 2 episodes left.
Okay.
So I had
Did
to
you start?
get ready to go
Andor.
mini
I
golf
gotta
in the
watch
cold.
Andor. You guys start with mini golf. Get ready for mini golf.
Yeah.
Don't check the weather though, so we can go dress for 90 degrees and it's 50.
Someone told me this new season of Andor is very good, but I had heard the first season is like
season's
amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
The first season, they're giving like Emmy level speeches, and I guarantee you, no one's gonna be like nominating for an Emmy because it's a Star Wars show. But it's like that show is better than
give it a watch.
all of Star Wars. And I'm not saying it's the best Star Wars show. It's better than the source material.
That's
No
pretty wild
shit.
because it's like a prequel to Rogue One, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Which
if
I
you've
loved.
seen
Rogue One is
Rogue
so good.
One, you know Andor takes place before Rogue One.
Yeah.
Spoilers. I guess that's mild spoilers.
Way to spoil it, Brian.
Dang, bro. Oh, he's
I don't
wearing
know.
Crocs.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Just like Edward.
Just like me. I actually have an orange pair of Crocs for the house.
Your
My
house Crocs.
Yeah,
I got my house Crocs on
Yeah.
right now.
Still-
Right now.
I just can't bring myself to buy Crocs.
Just do it, Brian.
I
Do
was
it.
They're amazingly
You know what it is?
comfortable.
You know what ruined me for it is Dion bought me that pair of the Chewcrocas, the Chewbacca Crocs. But they were
those
half a
aren't
size.
real Crocs.
They were half a size.
Yeah.
I mean, they were
And
Crocs.
they'll make your feet sweat.
They made my feet
Yeah.
sweat for years. They were super
Yeah.
warm.
I
But
don't
they were
like
half a
furry.
size too small, and it was like a super hard rubber, or that's more like plastic, and it hurt my toes.
Oh.
Oh, just get some legit Crocs. You'll think differently. Trust
I
me.
don't want to wear Crocs.
Brian's too
You're
cool
in
for
your
Crocs.
dad era. You're allowed.
I'm allowed.
You're
I'm allowed.
right?
It's almost like a
allowed,
rite of
bro.
passage.
They took New Balance from us. Now we have to wear
They
Crocs.
They did.
Balance from you.
Why? How? How did that happen?
Who knows?
That's a great question. So sometimes I get this like
I don't even want
content where
New
it's like,
Balance.
here's how to dress like a Gen Z, and it's just like, and then they show the shoes, and I'm like, no.
It's dressing like a
It's just dressing
Gen
like
X dad.
you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like my son
Yeah.
started that. He had like Alan got him this long, or maybe he bought it. It was like this ugly long sleeve Pepsi shirt that had, it was the Pepsi colors, but then it had these 2 random black triangles on the shoulder. Everything about it was ugly and gaudy, and he wore it all
Streetwear,
the
baby.
time. And all the Gen Z was like, "Where'd you get that shirt? Where'd you get that hat?" Because Alan got him like this hat with the little Shiba Inu cartoons on it.
Oh, nice.
They're like, "That shirt's dope. Where'd you get that hat?" And I was like, "What's happening? How am I so out of touch?"
Well, it's interesting, like fashion. It's like, who knows what? Like, how do things become popular?
I
really
was
don't know.
never fashionable. Never.
Oh,
Not
me
even
neither.
not as a teen, not as an adult. But my oldest son is like, for some reason, it feels natural to him. Like he didn't
Got
even
that drip.
try. You got that drip. You got that drip.
It only takes one celebrity to say it's cool.
Like he picked out a sweatshirt that I was like, oh my god, I would never wear that. It was one of those gradient color shirts. I was like, oh, that looks ugly. I would never wear that. And I see him wearing it. I was like, that looks so good.
That's how you know it's gonna be cool. If you think it's ugly,
I think it's ugly.
it's like that's popular.
It would look ugly on me.
Yeah.
It was like turquoise to pink gradient or something like that. And I was like, not the colors I didn't like. I just didn't like the gradient. But I was
Yeah.
like, no, I get it now. I see how that works. Because it transitions into the color of the pants. I was like, oh, I get it now.
Oh, because the color transitioned into the.
And they weren't like the same brand pants. He just had pants of the proper color to
That's funny.
continue the motif without looking like he was wearing pajamas or a onesie or something. They still wear Nike, so they're not wearing New Balance because New Balance are expensive now.
They are really
Right.
expensive.
What happened?
They're just so chunky looking. I'm not crazy about it.
Well, I'm also weird. I'm wearing
Unless
like
I wear my Crocs.
the wide as you wear your Crocs. I have those wide toe box, like 0 drop heel shoes because I have monkey toes. I'm sure I've mentioned this. I have monkey toes.
You have.
They need room to throw them
Oh,
bows. They need
yeah,
room.
that's how Chris's feet are too.
Yeah, like, and it's funny because I wear all Saturday night. My feet were sore from the Pumas I was wearing because it's like foot binding for me. A regular
Your
width
little
shoe feels
triangle
like
shaped
it feels like foot binding.
Yeah.
Because I've been like since the pandemic, I've been walking around barefoot almost all the time, and when I go for a walk, I have those wide toe box shoes, so I walk miles with just spread toes.
Yeah.
So now they just naturally spread out again.
Yeah.
It's gotta be free.
Gotta be free.
That's how I feel
Just gotta-
post pandemic wearing a bra. I'm like, ugh.
Oh man.
Don't imprison
what-
me.
Yes. Ah!
Yeah, that had to be a thing because, like, you know, like with Rachel, like if she was like, I come home and then, not to be crude or anything, but I give her like a quick check, and then, and she'd be wearing like wearing a bra, and I'm like,
Like,
and
why
I'm
you waste your time with that?
What? Like, where are you going?
Yeah.
Where'd you go today? But that's just me. playing.
Yeah. Yeah. My role is like, that is not to be worn in the house. That's crazy. That's like wearing jeans in your house. Like, who does that? That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
like jeans and shoes in the house.
Ah! That's crazy. Just crazy.
Oh yeah. Shoes.
You gotta have house clothes.
Yeah, like Mr. Rogers, you got to change into
Yeah.
your house clothes.
That's right. Oh my god, he was the original. Gotta take all that shit off.
I always feel weird when I go to someone's house and like they don't mind the shoes.
They walk
on.
around with their shoes on, like
I'm like, but you're getting outside everywhere, inside.
Oh my
I'm like,
god, that happens all the time in my house.
Yeah.
So many people are like, should I? And I'm like, look, would I like a shoes off household? Yes, but there's so much dog hair on my floor. I mean, I vacuum before company comes over, but it's just there,
It's
and I
just-
feel bad.
yeah.
I'm like, it's just leave them on. I'll mop, and it's okay.
Okay. Well,
It's also different if you have carpet.
yeah.
Because I have like tile, so it's like I could mop and I feel like it's clean. But if I had carpet, like I
Yeah,
would
like-
not want shoes on in the house.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Because our old house we had tile.
Yeah.
In this house we had carpet. So that's funny because we were actually thinking about getting flooring done soon,
Yeah.
and we were debating like, you think we could do it on our own? And I was just
No.
Like the
Do not.
yeah.
tongue and
Do not
groove
do it.
flooring, just like a little
Can't-
rubber
dude.
mallet.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we got our floors redone,
Yeah.
I don't know how it was like. So basically what happened was our water heater broke and then it flooded our floor. And so like the guy that came to fix that like had recommended a flooring person to do our floors.
Yeah.
So we got the tile. It was one guy and his wife would come every other day to help him. So it was one man, and our tile floor, he did a great job. It took like over a month. And it was like, you could see, it's like you're on your knees, you're
Yeah.
like bent over. It's like, oh my God, just hire a professional. Because like
Yeah.
watching him do it, we
Oh,
felt
yeah.
so bad for
I'm
this
too old for
guy.
that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
it-
father-in-law
He
did.
was like older too. I felt so bad. But
But my father-in-law did all the flooring in his previous house. It was all tile in the kitchen and dining room, and it was like the wood laminate flooring everywhere else. It took months
Yeah,
for him to
it's-
do it by himself.
yeah, that's like you definitely want like a team of people like
Yeah,
doing it. Because
But, I mean, it looked fantastic, but it took so long.
yeah, same. Our I think our floor looks great, but it's also like we are living that way where all
For-
your
Yeah.
shit's pushed to one side, and you gotta
Right.
like. Oh my god, we had so many pictures of us just sitting in like a concrete room
Did
watching
you
TV. Huh?
did you do the whole house or do you
No,
just
just the
like?
first floor because that was
Oh,
Joyce's
we couldn't afford to do the second floor.
Yeah.
Joyce's gonna eat and then continue prepping. You mean like buying like
Oh,
bullets
that's
and beans,
yes.
Bullets and
getting
beans.
gas for your car?
Oh, because
One of
she's doing
those-
lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
She must be
Okay,
getting
cool.
all her-
Joyce.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping through.
Thanks for
Joyce.
stopping
Yeah.
by.
Have fun at Lightning in the Bottle.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the finished product.
Oh man. But yeah, I think we'll just have.
Yeah, you
people-
got a lot of square footage there to do. you
Yeah,
should
I
definitely
don't
get
know.
hired.
We were just
Before-
like, should we?
Before
What's
you
that?
quit your job and draw all day, hire a professional to do the flooring first.
It looks great. The
Yeah.
tile, like especially the tile that looks like wood. I love that look. It looks
Yeah.
so good.
Okay.
But
Oh, is that what you have? It's tile.
Yeah, 'cause
that
it's
looks like
got-
wood?
yeah, it's like ceramic tile. But
Yeah.
it's got enough like grit that the dogs aren't like completely like annihilated when they walk on the floor. Because like our rental house, we had the most slipperiest tile ever. I felt so bad
Oh wow.
for the dogs. It was like rough. But this is like kind of like it's like groove. It really does look like wood.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to
You doing,
check
like-
it out.
Like throw rugs and like runner carpets and stuff.
Yeah, I got a like a rug at the front door, and then I need interior design shit. I was
It's
like,
art.
I
It's
need a
art.
dining table. I need a new dining table because like in our house, we've slowly because me and Chris are not like we're not like crazy spenders. We're kind of like cheap with some things, and so the last remaining thing of our like beginning of our relationship is this dining table that was like a hand-me-down Chris got when he first moved to Vegas from his boss.
Yeah.
It's the last piece of hand-me-down furniture in the house. And the table, if you could literally take a leg and just go and just pull it away because it's not even connected to the fucking table.
It's just
Oh wow.
under
It's
there.
just propped. And I'm like, it's gonna collapse on the dog one day. So so yeah, but I'm like struggling with picking a dining table because I would like a certain type of dining table, but I think in the space, I think I have to go with a round. But a round
Mm.
dining table seems weird to me.
What are you,
That
King
is-
Arthur?
Yeah, it's just weird because like I
No,
don't think
yeah.
that's common. But
No,
I
that's
feel like
weird.
Kitchen
The
table.
kitchen
But I-
table can be round, but dining
Yeah, so-
table has to be rectangle.
yeah, so right, that's how I feel. So I'm like
Yeah.
torn because I've found like a really cool like mid-century modern like circular table.
Mhm.
But and I think a circular table would fit better in our space because I have kind of like a small dining situation.
Well, yeah, whatever fits better in the space.
Yeah,
like,
but
well,
round just doesn't feel right. But I think it would look cool. I don't know. I need like an
Yeah.
interior designer to come and tell me what to do. But
I mean, technically, this office is the dining room because it's got the pass through and the no
is
door.
it really?
Yeah. So we don't have room for. We have like this giant dining room table in our kitchen that doesn't fit there.
oh,
That's so funny.
So Heather's got her eye on some IKEA stuff that she wants.
IKEA is great.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. We don't need like some super fancy hardwood table.
Yeah,
When we just get a flat pack dining table.
yeah. Then we need like patio furniture. It's just it never ends. Owning a home, it just is.
That's
Too
the
many
drawback
things.
of owning a home.
Yeah.
You got to get all of the.
Yeah, we're like we need a new grill.
Hmm.
We need.
It's
new
the only
patio.
reason I keep working is because of owning a home. You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, I know. I want to like sell it all sometimes and just get a fucking RV, but
You don't need a grill. Just get a
Right.
55-gallon drum and just do a camp, like I don't want to say hobo fire, a hobo fire with like
oh yeah.
an
shopping
unhoused fire.
an unhoused fire with a shopping cart side on.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to get one of those flat top ones for outside.
Yeah,
What do you call
Blackstone.
them?
That's what
Blackstone
that's what
ones?
I want to.
Yeah. And then
La-di-da.
They're
That looks-
expensive.
and
They're
yeah,
very
they're
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah.
just
Alright,
for me
well-
to cook outside.
But the green egg looks cool too.
The smoker.
The
That does look-
smoker.
That's
pellet
expensive,
thing.
all?
That
That's
is
also
expensive.
but I know someone who has one, and every time they grill, it's like really really good.
Oh really?
I think it's like a
have-
very thorough, like I forget what it's called, but like the heat is all over, so it's like a very
Yeah.
It's even.
thorough, even way of cooking. Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
like
see,
this
I have-
gas grill for a while, and then I just started using a Weber kettle, and I just prefer that because it's easier. It's a lot harder to get started with all the charcoal and everything, but it's
Yeah.
like it's a simpler thing. So we got rid of the gas grill a while ago.
See, I have like a black box smoker, and like that thing is so uneven. It's
Yeah.
like takes forever to smoke something. And, like I remember, and don't ever smoke meat late. Like if it's like
That's what
if
you're.
it's like
That's
if
the
it's
early
noon,
morning
yeah, it's
activity.
already If you're doing that noon, it's already too late because you're
Well,
not going to be done.
I
until,
smoke
get it
ribs.
in
I
there at
start
6
at like
a.m.
I smoke
Yeah.
ribs, but it only takes 4 hours for ribs. But I can't do brisket because that's like a 16-hour.
Yeah, brisket.
Yeah,
smoke.
brisket
yeah.
or like a pork shoulder or something.
Yeah.
Forget it. You're done. You know. I
Mhm.
remember
I
I,
started-
was up till like 4 a.m. smoking. Everyone was already in bed, and I'm like
Yeah,
staying
that's
up for
funny.
the smoker.
But I'm like so
Dumb.
proud of the smoked ribs on the grill, and I'm like I have the technique down and everything. And everyone loves it, and then I just didn't have enough room one time, so I smoked one of the racks of ribs, and I just didn't smoke. I just slow cooked it in the oven, used liquid smoke, and my
Yeah.
family's like, "This is the better one." I was like,
Oh, really?
"No!"
Wow,
Damn it.
that's really funny.
Yeah, so it was.
That's usually how
I
it
feel
goes.
like I applied all my outdoor grilling knowledge to cook the indoor one. That's why it turned out good. So
That's why your cat likes playing with a plastic bag. It's just like can't wait.
got you a toy, but you
It's
want the
got
bag.
these like weird, yeah.
I like how everyone's puppets have like the button eyes.
The button
with the-
eyes. Isn't that normal? That's
I-
the
For a
thing.
sock
guess.
puppet. Yeah.
Either that or googly eyes. I'm
I
not
just picture
sure.
like the classic sock monkey.
Oh, the
Oh,
sock monkey. Yeah.
Has
I was
button
picturing the
eyes.
Pets.com dog.
Oh my
has
god,
the
that's
button.
such a deep. I love that character. He was so
He was
cute.
funny. He was funny.
Yeah.
Alan actually got one of my
R.I.P.
kids.
to that website.
Yeah, I know. Alan actually got one of my kids a plush of the Pets.com dog.
No way. Oh my god, I have
Oh,
to
that's
look that
good.
up on eBay and see if there's like.
And then we were just watching a bunch of the commercials on
Yeah, they
YouTube.
were really. He was so cute. Oh my god, that's such a blast from the past.
I mean, just a victim of the dot bomb era.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's so. I just pulled up a picture. He's so cute.
Got
I didn't know if you found them on eBay.
a little sock
No.
Russell Terrier.
Yeah, he was. I think he was like a Jack Russell. I mean, he looks like Wishbone, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Pets.com mascot. Oh my god.
That
Oh my-
era.
Oh
that
my
was
gosh!
the wild west of the
He's
internet.
available.
I know, right?
$16.99, and he's unopened. He's in the package and everything.
Oh boy.
Should I just buy this right now? I think I might.
I mean, it's up to you. Just remember, it comes with green tape on his paw. It looks like that's
yes,
not
it
part of it.
does.
That's to hold the microphone in. That's how it was in the commercial. So that's not removable. We tried
I
to
see-
remove
I
that. I'm like,
see
oh, I
that.
don't think this comes off.
I see
This is
that.
part of the character.
$19.99 new Pets.com sock puppet puppy mascot plush. $16.99.
she's gonna buy
I
it.
think she's
Ah,
full.
ooh, price was $22.50 at the time. It's got the fucking.
You're gonna fall for that. The
No, it has the
pri-
pricing,
was
the
price.
sticker price on it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
$22.50.
One of these days, our podcast is going to be us just streaming our random purchases
Shopping,
from
yeah.
shopping.
Oh, my
Like-
You're gonna have the Jet Pens episode.
my
the Jet
eBay
Pens episode.
views is just it's like Mondo posters and toys. That's all it
All
is.
right.
Ooh, Mondo posters. Those are good.
Oh,
Yeah, there's one I've been eyeing, and
oh,
it's
which
just too
one?
expensive. It's a Ken Taylor Alice in Wonderland poster.
Oh, okay.
It's $600. I'm like, obviously,
$600.
I'm obviously
Oh
not
my
going to
God.
buy it, but
I thought you meant
I'm-
like
Sure you're not.
$90 too
I'm
expensive.
reviewing.
Ugh.
Mhm.
It's funny because you'll put like add to watch list, and they're like, "Do you want to buy this?" And it's like for $20 off. Fuck you. No.
You should just write to Ken Taylor. Hey, do you have an artist proof?
Yeah, right. I actually saw they had Let me see if I can find it. Little Shop of Horrors proof,
Oh yeah,
and it was like way cheaper than the regular one.
yeah.
Holy shit! Look at all these plushies.
She's going down the rabbit hole.
Oh, there's one for $40.
The Pets.com one?
Yeah, there's a couple for sale on eBay.
Was it like screen used? My God.
No, but
$40.
it's also
Screen
like
used.
it's unopened in the package. No, I'm not gonna get this. This is silly.
That is an impulse purchase.
It is. He's so cute though.
Would you leave it in the packaging and then just have this boring boxed?
No,
plush?
I always take stuff out.
Yeah.
I have this weird
We're the reason your collectibles are worth more, everyone.
Yeah,
You're
I
welcome.
have a weird thing where not that I don't think anything's alive. I'm just saying, but I feel like I don't like when like the things are like trapped in the box. I feel like it should be
like a Toy Story
yeah,
thing?
it should be removed and like out.
enjoyed,
Enjoyed.
and played with.
Yeah.
Alan bought the Kaneda's bike from Akira. And he went to a comic book shop to buy it, and the guy almost didn't sell it to him because he found out he was just going to open the box and display it like on a shelf.
What's the fucking point? Come
Yeah, see?
on now.
The guy didn't want to
I have-
sell it to him.
I have that issue. Like
Where
I
you're
don't
just
know why.
suffocating your plushies. Your
Like I don't know
toys.
why I
Get
haven't
out of
taken it out.
there.
Like look at
Get
it.
him
It's
out
just
of
like
there.
it's the
a
little
Care
creature
Bear?
killed-
Oh, look at that.
It's like the
Why
creature
is it?
from the Black
Why is it
Lagoon.
still
I'm
locked?
like trying to think.
It's
of-
Locked away.
I don't know. It just
Yeah, all
it
my
can't. It
shit's
feels like
out.
it can't breathe. It feels like it can't breathe.
Yeah, remember
yeah,
when
he's like he's
yeah, when you-
dying in there.
when you brought those 3D prints you made?
Oh yeah.
It was either
Yeah, in
Joyce
the
or
bag.
Brittany. Like immediately took it out of the bag and left it. I was like, I don't want it to suffocate.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you know,
I'll
at
take it
night,
out.
at night he's just like
They need to get around, right? Mine's like
he's yes, sucking the plastic.
you can't really see it, but mine's like
Oh.
right there. That little red
Yeah.
guy right there.
Oh, nice.
He's not
Oh, yeah.
suffocating anymore.
Oh, and I got another thing. Hold on, it's running. Yeah,
Show
this
and
is
tell.
what I got.
Show and
it took
tell.
It took me forever.
You got a
to get
Labubu.
Little boo
Yeah.
boo. I'm just gonna wear it
It
on my.
took you
tail-
forever
on
to
my
get him out of
tailgate.
the packaging.
I've seen
No, just
the
hard to get it.
Lafufus, like the knockoffs that are all
Yeah.
fugly as
They're all ugly, but I has like, okay, this thing has to have a barcode, and then it has a QR thing. Like, okay,
Where
It's
did you
this
get
is
yours?
Real.
I had to get it from third party, and I
Oh,
was
okay.
like, 'cause
I
Was
heard
it like
they're
a
opening a
back
Pop Mart.
alley deal or something?
what's that?
Is it
Oh,
a
no,
back
it's-
alley deal?
There was no back alley deal.
I think
but
they're
it was
opening a
alright.
Pop Mart at Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, they just opened one in Summerlin too, didn't they?
Oh, did they?
That's not 2 minutes
Yeah.
from your house, though.
No. The other one's at Fashion Show, and it's just, the first time I tried, I went up there, and it was just like they don't sell them there. You just have to like catch
You just
them.
look at him there. Or?
They have some in glass, but you just can't get them. It's just
I-
What's
you
the
can
point of
only-
that?
I don't understand like where I feel like when we did Designer Con, I saw them everywhere on like people's bags and stuff, and I'm like, what is this little character? And I feel like just overnight it seemed like it was like a thing, or like has this been like a steady brewing thing for a
I
while
think
now?
slowly, but I think what's her face?
Just
from,
caught
When did
fire.
it blow up? Yeah.
I think that girl from Blackpink started wearing them or something.
Oh,
and
Lisa.
then- yeah, I think that one. And
That's
And
usually
I
a
think-
trend start is
it's usually a trend
like
start.
an influencer just does something that they like, and then everyone's like, I want to do that too.
Yeah.
No shade. No shade.
No shade. But yeah, they just become trendy and stuff. So
And now you got
whatever.
one.
now I got one because it's a little monster.
It
It's a
is
little
really cute
monster,
though.
you know. And I was like, I was
like
just
the des-
hoping.
I like the design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just hoping it wasn't like a Lafufu because I was like, God damn it.
I've seen some funny Lafufus.
They-
I'm
they
like,
have some
wow, they
funky
really
ass-
don't give a fuck about how these look.
Yeah,
They just want that money. It's a cash grab.
Yeah.
it's a cash grab. Yeah, and they'll charge like regular price. If it's regular price, like how it is on Pop Mart, it's probably fake.
Mm.
So that's that. But I guess we're done drawing.
Done drawing.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah.
See what? I'm
This
done
is-
standing here
I love that. I didn't have to draw full body because
because I
Oh,
took
what's
a
hiding.
new?
mine's
What's
hiding.
new, Boo Rats?
Yeah.
When have you ever drawn?
Look
a
at your
full body?
matching barnacles, matching your Crocs.
Oh my god! Look at barnacles.
They're whales. They have barnacles.
They have barnacles.
Dude, I got really into barnacle videos on TikTok
yeah.
last year.
The guy like with the
He
pliers get him off
rescues
lobsters,
crabs.
crabs
Yeah.
and lobsters. I saw the lobster one for a while, then the crab guy.
Yeah,
popped up.
I'm still unsure as to what a barnacle is. It's like
I
so
thought they were
weird.
like some kind of fungus thing. I didn't know it had like
It's
the
like got a
doom
mouth.
sandworm
Oh, it's so
inside.
disgusting.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
like
they
an
attach
animal.
and then they build like a little calcified castle.
Yeah, I thought it was like a little, like a mushroom, like some kind of calcified mushroom.
Yeah, my brain still doesn't comprehend. Like I get like it's like a creature that has like attached itself, but like I don't understand still. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How
On
they get
TikTok,
there,
I
I
watched a
don't
bunch
know.
of
Yeah.
barnacle videos, and that guy that spearfishes lionfish because they're like an invasive species.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh wow.
They're invasive. They're invasive, and I don't
Yeah.
know why TikTok's like, "Hey, are you gonna like this guy?" Like, why would I like this guy? He's doing something good for the environment, but
I guess when you see like an animal being like speared, you're kind of like, ah.
No.
he'll spear it, and then a bunch of eels will come around. It's like, well, this is your meal then, and he'll just
Oh.
like give it to the eels. But then he sells them to like local restaurants for cheap.
Oh, people eat lionfish?
Yeah, it's fish.
Oh,
It's not like
okay.
it's
I
not
wasn't
like
sure if it's like a fugu or something.
Oh yeah, it's not like they don't do anything special preparation
Okay.
or risk giving people neurotoxins or anything.
Yeah. You ever play Dave the Diver?
No,
No,
Oh my
I've
god,
never heard
it's
of
a
it.
really cute game. You're
I'm
like
paying
a guy.
Balatro instead.
Yeah, you're like a guy that like goes spearfishing essentially, and you like collect fish. So it's like part of the game. And then at night you have to deliver the fish to a sushi restaurant, and then you're like running the restaurant. So
Oh
it's
my
like
god, that's
a
funny.
part kind of game. It's really good. It's like kind of like the graphics are like 8-bit looking.
Is that like everywhere, like Steam?
It's on
and...
Steam. Yeah, it's really fun. It's like one of those games. It's like it's got a lot of heart to it.
Yeah.
It's like a what do they call those? Like a cozy game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You're all
There's a
over the
lot
place
of
with
people
games, aren't
making
you?
I am. Yes.
a lot of people making Steam games in JavaScript, so that's
Right,
that's
Chris.
part of why I'm learning.
There's
Oh, nice.
Chris.
You're right, Chris.
Humans
Humans are invasive. I don't kill the lion.
Jesus Christ.
I don't kill the lionfish.
I got nipples, Greg. Would you milk me? Nipples across.
Shit.
Are you going full Agent Smith? How humans are a virus and we need to be eradicated.
They're
I
a
mean,
virus.
you can't argue, right? But just like some people are cute, and I don't want to get rid of them. Some people like other people. If we get rid of humans, who's going to take care of Phoenix?
Oh,
Cats will take over the world.
Cats will take over the world.
yeah.
And
Cats and
just know,
dolphins.
if you ever if you ever died in your home, just know that your cats will eat you.
I'm
They're
still
gonna
feeding
eat
Phoenix. I'm
your
still feeding
eyes.
Phoenix. That's good.
Delicious
Your
eyes.
Exactly. So they might be cute and cuddly now, but trust me, your eyes are going to be the first to go.
Yep.
I liked that
That's right.
that Life Without People thing on Discovery Channel. They just showed like the different progression
Oh,
of
I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, they would go like 5 years, 10 years, like 1,000 years. And they talk about at some point the cats and birds are just gonna rule the skyscrapers. Like that sounds peaceful. That sounds like a world I don't mind leaving.
Do you remember when COVID happened in LA? Like all the sky cleared and there were birds.
Yeah,
and,
because
like,
no one was
Oh, yeah.
driving, so it's like
dolphins were back in Venice.
nature was healing because people
Nature
weren't doing
healed.
or
And that was just for a
Amazing.
short amount, a couple months.
yeah.
And
We
then
are an
back to
invasive
normal.
species.
We
Maybe let's
truly are.
hey Chris, let's get together and rethink this killing people thing that you brought up and want to do, obviously.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Did you guys ever see that movie Flow?
Oh,
It's on
with
my
the cat?
watch list. I haven't watched
With the
it
cat?
yet.
Yeah,
with the
yeah, I
cat.
Yet
watched
to
it.
see it.
Yeah, I
see
saw it
every-
on the
yeah.
plane. Yeah, it was cool. I didn't look into it before watching. I was like, oh, there's no dialogue in this movie.
Oh yeah.
It's just animals. I assume it's post apocalyptic. I don't know. I was just
Interesting.
But
There's-
without
I'll have
like
to
the
check it out.
dread of post-apocalypse.
yeah.
It's
It
just
just
without people.
yeah, it's just animals kind of I guess it's like a survival type thing because they're just kind of floating around in a boat.
Mm.
So Elisa and I are
Wait,
doing our.
did he just? Did he just?
Are you guys serial killers or something?
No, I think
like-
it's because we're not having children.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's. I was telling because well, not to get serious, but you know that like bombing in Palm Springs of the IVF.
Oh, yeah.
It was like
Oh,
an
yeah.
anti-natalist, and I'm like, oh my god, people are gonna start to learn what that is, and now we're gonna be called anti-natal.
Is that what it
we
is?
don't
Like
have
people-
kids?
People that don't have kids, everyone think they're militant and want no one to
Well,
have kids?
Yeah, like the anti-natalist movement are like crazy people that believe humans truly are a virus, and that, like the human population should cease to exist, and therefore bringing children into this world is like doing
Cool,
harm,
or
and it's
doing
like
harm.
that's a little crazy.
That's a little
That
crazy.
is-
A
that's
little
pretty
crazy.
As a parent, I
Yeah.
feel like everyone should make the decision whether or not they want kids. I don't think I'm not weird like Elon Musk saying
Oh, to like
population decline,
yeah.
because I understand immigration can easily solve that, but they just don't want those people.
They
Their
don't want to
population.
muddy. They don't want to muddy the waters.
Uh,
Yeah, but yeah, the anti-natalist movement is like it's really bizarre.
Yeah, because that's way beyond kids are expensive. That's like
It's like very problematic in itself.
Yeah.
Like then what do
Yeah.
you do with everybody who's you just wait for it's weird.
it is weird.
It's very
That's-
pessimistic thinking.
Yeah,
mhm.
but then again, with the internet, it's easy to spread garbage like that. That's why we have like more flat earthers now than ever. Probably.
Yeah, and that's what makes me nervous is that we shouldn't give the bomber like any kind of attention because I
Yes.
think that anti-natalist thing is like a very like small niche community online, and it's like you don't need more people learning what that is.
No.
the flat Earth thing's bad
yeah.
enough.
Yeah,
The-
exactly. Which you're starting to see a lot of people
anti-education-
starting to come out of that, but it's just I think anybody that did get into it, it's like you just proved how dumb you are by being a follower of something.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid.
But the anti-education sentiment is scary because it's like they don't think they're anti-education. They think they're doing their own research, but they're just
Yeah.
not
Right.
trusting. Like it's like a trust but verify kind of thing that you're supposed to be
Mhm.
doing. It's like yes, they're listen to experts, not just to read blogs of your favorite psychos. Yes, you're right. We're already screwed
Yeah.
with the anti-science movement because RFK Jr. is in a position of power.
Well, not anymore. Apparently they're ousting him.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
Why?
there's
What-
like rumors that he's like kind of like run his course with the
With Trump.
administration. Yeah. If
I
I, were
mean,
to believe what Reddit
But
posts.
they say the same thing about
Um,
Elon Musk, but like Doge is still causing harm, and
Right,
Yeah.
right.
like they're
I
saying
don't
Christy
believe
Nome
Reddit.
is like is on her way out because she's saying dumb stuff. It's like
Mhm.
no, we could do. Yes, global
I don't
warming,
believe it.
vaccines, the election denial stuff. Like
Yeah.
you just don't listen to people in courts and stuff like that. I don't know what's going to happen.
Alternative facts.
Alternative
Mhm.
facts. The
Yeah.
first Trump administration started all that garbage. I mean, they didn't start it; they just boosted it.
They boosted it heavy. Yeah. Which is step one in the fascist playbook.
Oh my god!
Sorry not to get on. Yeah.
podcast. All we can do is podcast.
Well,
and
now
tell
we're
the
on a
truth.
list.
Well, we
Sorry.
could do-
everyone.
no, yeah.
We could
we're
do.
gonna
They're
get
more.
watching
banned.
this.
Yeah, we could do more than just podcasts. We could have children.
No, and it's
No
like the
pressure, I'm
point
just
is to
joking.
have children and educate those children.
Educate
and then
those
they be the
children.
change.
If
And
you're
that's the whole
pro-life-
point.
if you're
That's the whole
pro-life, then
point of it
you're-
all.
Yeah, you're pro their whole life, pro
Yeah.
quality of life as well, not just I did my part.
Oh, the scar. You know what? That's a good touch. I should have done that. the
whale
scarring,
scars from
the,
fighting
the
squids.
squid scars,
Scars.
Does
shark
the- But does
scars.
the humpback whale fight squids, or is that just like a sperm whale thing?
I guess the sperm whales kind of fuck them up because they got
Yeah,
teeth.
that's
But I feel like the
But they
whale
also
sharks
eat
are
squid. They eat giant squids. That's
they're
like part
just
of their
too
diet.
big to really. I
Yeah.
think they have the sucker marks, but then it's like the squid's like, well, I can't
Yeah, I'm not gonna
kill this thing.
Yeah, it's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're good.
I think so too. These are good.
Cool. Yeah,
Did
this
it.
was fun.
Did it.
With an array
Whales.
of whales and sock puppets.
Look at that. All different colors of whales. I don't even know what this kind of. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put a tail on mine.
The
Or does the
whale
legs
tail.
count? I guess the legs count, kinda.
No,
Like-
it's kind of like how street sharks. Did street sharks have tails? I can't.
I don't
remember
think
now.
so.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind
I
of like
don't
a
think
street
so.
shark.
No, I feel like that's his
just said-
era.
No,
right?
yeah, there's no tail on a street
Mm.
shark.
Street sharks.
Okay. Yeah, then it's cool.
Which I
You
know
think
who
there
would
is a
know?
whale street shark.
You know who the street shark expert is? Vin Diesel. Vin
I've
Diesel.
seen that.
Oh,
Where he
I-
He's
was
selling the toys.
at the toy fair or something like that.
Now
Yeah.
that should be a movie.
Vin Diesel
Live
selling
action
street
movie.
sharks or street sharks in general.
No,
street
nothing
sharks.
with Vin Diesel. No, just some anthropomorphized sharks.
You don't like the Fast and
Yeah.
the Furious franchise?
I
I couldn't
don't-
keep a straight face and say that. I'm sorry.
I don't care for. Well, I
love
I
it.
lie. The first
love it.
movie is cool.
The first movie where they're
The first
stealing
movie is cool.
DVD VCR
And
combos.
then I don't acknowledge anything else.
That
Actually,
was
no.
actually-
Tokyo Drift is cool too.
The first one I saw was Tokyo Drift, and actually got me hooked on the series. And
Oh, really?
yeah, and then I started watching the others after
Tokyo
that.
Drift is just fun as shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. And then Vin
Yeah.
Diesel makes the after credit sequence appearance, and that basically he made an agreement to own the rights for Riddick if he appeared in Tokyo Drift.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's
That's why the
doing
movie
another
Riddick
Riddick
came out.
movie.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
made
they're
that Riddick
doing-
movie after that.
But he's doing another one, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
I see. My
But-
problem with Riddick was they came out after Chronicles of Riddick, and he scaled it back so much. It was like it felt like a sequel to Pitch Black, not a sequel
Yeah.
to
I thought that
Chronicles
was
of Riddick.
better because I didn't like Chronicles of Riddick as much.
Oh my god, I
liked
loved
the-
all of them.
Yeah.
I love all of them.
Oh, Chris's car was a
Was Turbo Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Is
That's
that
funny,
from the first
though.
Fast and Furious, or is that just in general just a turbo Eclipse?
Yeah, that was actually me and Rachel's first movie we watched together. It was a bootleg copy of the Fast and the Furious on the VHS.
On VHS, bootleg. It
VHS.
fits the theme.
Yeah, well,
Like
she
the-
introduced me into bootleg because she's fucking hood. But like she came over and she had this movie like, hey, you want to watch Fast and Furious? And I'm like, isn't that still in the
It's
theater?
not only in the theater.
Yeah. And then she popped it out. It was just like a really bad bootleg.
The cam
series.
version, a cam
Yeah, the
Cam.
cam version, yeah, where
Coughing in
people
it.
are
It's
walking
like-
across.
Coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, you see people get up and walk, or
Yeah.
you know, like get their
It's like you're
popcorn.
there.
It's like you're there. But
Oh,
our
man.
actual first movie was Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, or so. Is that what it
Oh
was?
shit.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just we would just have the most unexpected first date movies. Like people are expecting, like, did you guys see Titanic? It's like, no, we saw Alien Resurrection,
Yeah. It wasn't romantic.
and it was
Yeah.
not at all. But it was fun.
That's fun.
We saw Titanic later and Armageddon later.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, Armageddon. Was that 90s?
97?
97.
97.
Yeah.
That Aerosmith song.
The Aerosmith
Uh,
That-
Fuck.
res-
That's
that resurrected a career again after Run
That-
DMC did it the first time.
that
Like,
is
wow,
a
Aerosmith.
karaoke banger, man.
We're
yeah,
just bringing
right.
Aerosmith back. They're like unstoppable.
What could I say? I remember walking down the streets in NYC and seeing tables and tables. Yep, bootleg movies for sale. Yeah, that's just
It's
or
not
be
allowed.
a guy.
It's not
Or
allowed.
be a
It just
guy.
is. It's just there, right?
Yeah, it's like a guy. It's
Yeah,
just a
it's like a
guy.
guy.
Yeah,
It's just a guy
especially in New York City. It's just
next to the fake Louis.
yeah.
Big
he had-
swap meet Louie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Swap
man.
meet.
You remember that
Yeah.
song, that Sir Mix-a-Lot song, Swap Meet Louie?
No.
It's a banger.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up.
All right.
All right.
But thanks for everyone stopping through.
Yeah,
Yes, thank
And
you
everybody.
all. Thank you all.
Cool.
We
All
got to
right.
end this so I can show everyone my monkey toes. For
No.
free. For free.
So
I'm not going to show them.